Hang on, I can't find my set list to get rid of it. I can't find it in my sources. Where is it? Ah! I thought it was at the top, but I don't see it. Oh, I just can't read. There it is. Hi! Hi! Also, I want to be bigger. I've decided. I want to be bigger. Do I, though? Ah! Capitate. Or, drawn and quartered. I don't know. That's better. I like that better, I think. Is that exactly the same as it was? Probably. Also, I feel too tall now, though. I feel too... There! Okay. That's probably exactly where I was before, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Hi, the big foes. The big foes. We're right now. Hi, that's okay. I hope you're having a good time working. I believe you. Oh my god, thank you for coming. Hi, Martin. Hi, Yosa. Hi, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I won't lie, guys. I was in bed and I was watching Ayoshi stream. I was watching Mimi stream. She's playing Roblox. Should I play Roblox one day? Should I do Roblox? I know my buddy Kino streams a lot of Roblox these days. No, he's live right now. Oh, he's playing Minecraft right now. Please, I want to play it so badly. I haven't played Roblox since I was like 11. I don't know. Or younger than that. I don't know. Since I was like a baby store, since that was my physical form. Oh my god. The only thing I ever played was I went over to a friend's house, and it was probably like 2009 or something. I don't know. And I've never played. It does look like it's changed so much, because back in the day it was basically just like a Lego game, but it was like there was a lot, but there wasn't too much. We only ever played this one Warrior Cats RP game. It was wild. It was wild. It was like, all right, I want to be the medicine cat. And then everyone else was like, I want to be the medicine cat. And then I got to be the medicine cat. I didn't know how to play the game because I wasn't allowed to play video games or computer games other than like CD-ROMs that were educational, like Arthur and Dr. Seuss games. So, and I what else did I play for computer games as a youngin', as a ute? Mostly those. Nancy Drew games, which I still love. I would stream them, but I play those with my mama. That's my mama in my bonding time. So we play those. You love Warrior Cats? I fucking know. And I knew you had taste. I knew you had taste. God, what could have tipped me off to that? No, but we don't play. And then when it was finally my turn to be the medicine cat, though, I didn't know how to play the game. So everyone's like, I need healing. Where's the medicine cat? I need to be healed. And I'm like, I don't know how to fucking play. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play. And I closed the game, and my friend was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know how to play computer games. Oh, Magic School Bus. That was another series of games I was allowed to play. Magic School. Does it show in my current modern gaming skills that I was not allowed video games as a child? We got a Nintendo Wii for Christmas one year. We weren't supposed to, but someone wanted a Wii of, Santa was like, no, they want a Wii. And my mom was like looking at Santa and was like, I'm gonna kill you. Because she didn't want us to have video games, my sister and I. So we got a Wii, and we only had Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports. And then I think the only way we ever got new Wii games is if they were donated from friends that were like, oh, we don't want these anymore. We're not going to bring them to GameStop. They don't want these. We had like a lot of weird bootleggy games, like carnival games. That was the most broken UI. There was this one game called Boogie Superstar. Oh my god, what a weird game that was. I could go off on about Boogie Superstar. I'm so glad, even though I just like rolled out of bed, I was so tired. But hi, my kitty. Hi, Bubby. Hi. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna have any energy for. I'm so glad I'm able to yap like nothing. Hi, you want to come in my lap? Want to come? See? You want to just smell my sewing machine? Oh, it's very dusty. I need to. Horrible care. Hi. What's this about? Right. Boogie Superstar was like, there was this game called, I think it was called like Boogie something, and this was a spin-off, and essentially it was like you were basically on American Idol. You had to level yourself up. I picked my cat, sorry. You had to level yourself up through like doing a bunch of songs and dances. Like, you had to sing them into the microphone for like Rock Band or whatever, and then you had to do dances with the Wii remote. And I got really good at that game, but then I got to the final challenge, which was like, here's the final episode of the game show, the idol show you're on. You don't want to be in my lap? You suck. Say hello? Said a little. I don't know if you can but she's a very quiet cat. Unless she's hungry, and then she's very loud. But isn't that all cats? What do you want? What's up? Hi. But it was like so broken in the final level, it was physically impossible to beat. It sucked. And I still have the Wii, but now you connect a Wii to a modern television, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just our TVs. I think it's our TVs. We don't have any older TVs. Connected to like a modern television, and the latency is terrible. So I don't think I could play it. I would love to beat that game though, because it haunts me. It was also discontinued very quickly because I think the reasoning given was the characters didn't speak English, and people didn't like that they spoke like a gibberish language that had no meaning, and they didn't like that. And I was like, is that just a video game thing? It was funny though. It was a weird ass game. I loved it. Games I had. Eventually we got Wii Play Motion, but not the original Wii Play, and it was solely because my sister wanted an ice cream stacking game on the Wii. It was fun. She got really good at it. You want to leave? Hang on, she wants to leave. Bubby, I'm coming. I'm a coming, bub. Hello? Wait, can you? Oh, did I really fix my mic's activity problem? Cool. That makes me happy. No longer do I have to worry about people walking in my room and saying things they shouldn't. Woohoo! It's always like I'm never addressed, and it's only when I'm busy do people want to talk to me. That always. Oh, let me get my headphones back in. I'm not listening to anything. Have me yapping. Hooray! Hello, Psycho. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. I should note this is my last stream. My last stream ever. No, this is my last stream before I don't stream at all next week, because I will be out of the state, and thus I will have no access to my equipment. And I really don't want to bring anything with me, and I'm not streaming on a laptop. Not happening. I'm not going back. You cannot make me. And also, streaming in someone else's house sounds terrible. Sounds very horrible. Also, I think I'm gonna be really busy. It'll be fine though. You're doing well. I'm so glad to hear. Did I ask everyone else how they're doing? How are you guys doing? I know Yo's is working. And Psycho's doing well. How are you, Martin, if you're still here? Yeah, Mimi was playing Roblox. To be out of the US, only the state. I'm going to a different state. Only the S. Yeah, no, I'm not going out of the US. In December, I think I've mentioned it on stream. In December, should I be saying when? It's vague enough. December. My mama and the rest of my family, don't live with us half the time. It's usually just me and my mama. But they're like, let's go to Germany. I'm like, Germany? Why? And my mom was like, oh, they have lovely Christmas markets there during December. And I'm like, okay. Mama, you realize that you very few of our family members eat like meat, right? Like no pork, no beef. No, not you realize we had this issue in Paris. Remember when we went to France like over a decade ago? And she's like, and it's like, you remember that? It's like, okay, yeah, mama, we're gonna starve to death. I'm gonna be living off of potatoes. Okay, to be fair, all I already live off of. Still, I don't know, how did I survive in Italy? Not Italy. I have never been to Italy, but I want to go because there are some people I'd love to go harass. I'm looking at a couple black rock shooter artists and a lizard. I'm coming for you, Roland. I'm coming. I know where he lives. Guys, did you know if you bought Stella Fos Charm, I know where you live now. And vice versa, but don't pretend that's not. No. I can stalk you all I want. That's a horrible thing to say. I shouldn't make jokes about that. So haven't I made jokes about stalking before? And last night we were making a lot of yandere jokes. So I don't know. I'll decide later when I'm more awake. I'll be like, I shouldn't have said that, or I'll be like, nah, it was fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm not that horrible. Most I do is stalk fictional characters' addresses. Do you know I figured out where the characters in Black Rock Shooter live? IRL. Yeah. I'm not the first to figure it out, though. First to figure out some other things in Black Rock Shooter. That's not here nor there. What should we do today, chat? We could play more Darksiders. We could draw more. That's what I want to talk about! Oh my god! If you weren't here last night and you haven't seen my Twitter, I did some things, and those things were... This is just me stalling to pull up the where did I put... I have new emotes! Ta-John! There are new emotes! And a new 50k point redeem because 3 people had redeemed the Ara. And I kept saying, okay, I was gonna change it after it was redeemed once, and I was like, 3 people? I forget. I'm pretty sure it was 3. Double check again. And I was like, you know what? That's enough. And I know there's at least one other person who has 50k points. But Rage was the most used emote in your chat in the last 30 days. That's my least favorite emote though. What? You're halfway there? Oh my god, really? Already? That's crazy. Manager button, manage quests. Oh, I already marked which one. I think I had 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3. It was cruelty, it was turnip, and then it was else. But this new redeem is a custom ASMR roleplay information still pending. But essentially, I will either live stream custom ASMR roleplay, or I will record and upload an ASMR roleplay of your choice within reason. And I was talking about this last night. What is this on my screen? What is this? I saw my Miku Expo slideshow on here. What? I didn't know that. What? Hatsune Miku in my stream? God, I miss Miku Expo. This was so much fun. Look at Miss Ma'am Miku. Orlando. That was such a good show. I didn't realize I had that here. What is egg? Oh, egg is the Chaos tweet. Is the second screen. Oh, that was from when I was talking about Miku Expo. A second screen is at the a second LED screen is at the Miku Expo. That shit took me out. What is this? Woda? Oh, that's my game capture Woda. Well, that's obviously my merch. Sold out! Can't buy it anymore. Sorry, guys. What was I talking about? Right. It'll be cringe and it'll be fun. But I was talking about it last night how I love audio dramas and I love the use of sound. So I really want to do something that has soundscaping. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll do an audio drama. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I made it custom ASMR roleplay? Wouldn't that be funny? And then I did, and then someone redeemed it. I won't name names, but her name starts with Z and ends with Asteria. If you guys haven't followed Zetasteria, you should, because you want to know what's wonderful? I'm going to say this word wrong, but at the beginning of every single Zetasteria stream, you're going to have, what is it, Gong Fu tea. There is tea time, and it is so cute and so much fun, and Zet has a very chill voice. They have such a chill, I love it. Yeah, some hype friends. You should follow all of my friends. Should all follow all of my friends. Everyone in chat should follow each other. We should start a cult. But yeah, we have new emotes. New emotes anyway. We have one for when you're feeling like, oh, do I have a glow stick on this screen? Out of nowhere, Zet appears. Zet better not appear. Zet better be sleeping. Zet was working the night shift. Zet better be eating. YouTube fall for Fallout? No, you're so right though. You're so right though. Do I not have this? That doesn't. Oh, what's this? What? That's my BRB screen. Do I not have a glow stick? There we go. I can point now. Oh, hang on. It's behind everything. I need to move it up. I gotta clean out my sources. I have too many. I still have like Braveheart's image here. Anyway, I have my merch stuff here. But anyway, we got an emote for when you feel like you got an emote for when you feel like my favorite one. Okay, but when that happened was I was like, wanna be funny? What if I put it through like a content aware scaling? Wouldn't that be funny? And then I did that, and that's what popped out. I almost cried. I was laughing so hard. It was so funny. Just it's so good. I couldn't breathe. It took me out. We got a yappa emote finally. This was so much fun to make. I had so much fun making it. I've wanted to have a yappa for long. It does look like a gray alien, which I mean, I do enjoy the song Alien, but I'm not an alien. I'm not an elf either, and I'm not a cute. Of all the things I've been called, an alien, an elf, and a Q-tip. I don't know which is the worst. I do know. And then we have for followers. So you don't even need to be subscribed for this new emote because I took away guys, I'm sorry. I took away the Angie emote. I took away the Rage emote and I made it a follower emote. I didn't realize it was currently getting used a lot. I'll swap it out with something else. Maybe Sag. I kind of hate Sag. I want to update all of my emotes eventually. Maybe I'll leave Hungy because I like Hungy as is. But the pen light is free. The pen light is now free. So you get a pen light, and I better see them used in karaoke. I know it's not a glow stick, but that's because we don't cheer with glow sticks. Snack on them. These are for snacking. Here's the difference, guys. This, hang on, let me get the pen. Sure, that's how that's spelled. I gotta go through all my files. Whoa, big! That's way bigger than the glow stick. Shrinkify, please. Ooh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Hang on. Oh, I didn't click OK. Not a lot. I can never be loud. Okay, hang on, I gotta make it smaller. Okay. Oh, I flipped. Okay, you see. This one, this is for Woda cheering. Like, this is when you go, oh, Spider! Super powerful Miku-chan, right? Actually, it matches my hair pretty well. I didn't know. I just picked the color when I was just eyeballing it. But yeah, this is the one where you go with your Woda chants. This is where you go, oh, hi. And this is the one that you take. And I do this, you do not. You take this and you put it in my mouth and I go snack. Delicious. Crunchy glass. Did you know there's glass in glow sticks? I think I bring this up like every time I mention glow sticks. But do you know the way glow sticks work is, and I could be wrong, but how I know they work, how I was taught they work, everything is glow sticks inside of the plastic. There is a chemical outside, like in the outer layer. Then there's an inner layer that's a tube that is made of very thin, very brittle glass. And inside that very brittle glass that you break, very easily, which glass can already be broken pretty easily. But anyway, there's a glass tube in there, a glass cylinder, and inside it is the other chemical needed to react with the first chemical that will create the glowing reaction. So, inside glow sticks is not just glowy juice that has somehow makes cracky sounds. There's glass in there. Please do not eat glow sticks unless you're me, because then you're going to be eating glass and chemicals. Don't do that. The chemicals themselves are non-toxic, but don't eat it anyway. Call poison control, please and thank you. That is your friendly daily advice from your good store, Stellafos. Yeah, these are snacks, and these are for Woda. Woda, I. Or if you're like hi. I love. I'm so sad I'm not going to Hallmat this year. I was really excited to see the new format for their Idol Festival, but it's just, I might go, but I just don't have the time. I work. It worked out last year, because last year they did it in the middle of the week, and I was like, oh shit, I don't work in the middle of the week. This is perfect. But now it's back to a weekend con. So, oh yeah, no, yeah, don't do that. Don't put things in the microwave that don't go in the microwave. I'm like, what are people doing? They're in. I love glow sticks. I love the design of glow sticks and pen lights. I love the look of them. I really like the design of objects and whatnot. I've always admired prop designers and prop makers, both in physical sets and like animation, where there's specific people who design props and set dressing. Whatnot. I've always admired that. I've always wanted to do it, but I'm terrible at designing props. So like, this glow stick and this pen lighter are the best we're gonna get, guys. The best we're gonna get. But I'm happy with how they came out. I think they look good. Anyway, you guys like the new emotes? You guys like the new redeem? I'll bring Ara back only if people beg. Only if people beg for it. But it'll still be 50,000. It'll still be 50,000. I'm not making it any lower. Even though I've done it so many times now. So many times. I think I said it like 8 times now. No, I did it twice the first time. 5, 7. I think I've done it 8 times. 7 or 8. Unfortunately. Because I just don't know how to shut up. Because I'm a big yapper. Are you sure? I'd make it 30k at minimum. 30k at minimum. But it would be 50k. No, what, maybe 30k to dissuade people from the ASMR, and thus they can never reach it. Except, you know, people already reached it, because I was like, let's change it. Let's make it this. And then it was immediately put out. That's more dangerous. Yeah, I live life dangerously, don't you know? I don't leave my house. That's how dangerous I live my life. No, it actually is. I'm always paranoid when I leave the house that something is going to happen. I'm always so terrified of it. Because I am a pretty paranoid person. I have 40k. Hey, you want the Ara back? Can I dissuade you? Okay, we'll make it 45k then. God, that's a lot. Holy shit. I still can't believe people even reached it in the first place. But the amount of times that, okay, I think I've made it a little easier because people used to spam the uwu. The uwu. But then I made it not able to be spammed because I was tired of doing an uwu voice for 27 minutes at a time. I was like, please, I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. I can't do this shit. So I stopped. And what? I think that might have made people... I think I might have dissuaded them a little bit, and now they're like, now I can do other things! And I'm like, wait, hold on. Not what I want. Dug your own grave there. I did. I thought I was saving myself. I was wrong. How wrong I was! No! Let's put this song on in the background. You guys can't hear that. Hang on. Oh, I forgot. The reason this isn't my recommended Because I did this for a dance cover collab. Did you guys see that? Tell me no. It was terrible. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't very well organized. Yeah, it was fine. I had a good time doing it, but it was a time. I had 3 parts in it, and I did fine. I did great, I think. I love this dance, so it's so much fun. It's a classic. That's what I wanted to talk about. I think I've talked about it on stream before, but I want to do so I had to take a break to dance because the chorus is iconic. I can't track when I put the things in front of my face. The things. My hands? Dame, yo. Woo! Anyway, I would love to do a stream where I talk about Woda, and Odotimita and getting into those things because it's something I'm really passionate about. Not really passionate. I've done streams about what I'm passionate about. I would love to do another Blackrock Shooter or Precure stream. I definitely want to do another Precure stream because, you know, that was a couple years ago, and now we have Hirogane Sky, which was a season that hadn't aired yet, has already aired. And it completed, and now we're with Wonderful Precure, and we're about to see the next season, and then there's been some developments that have been really crazy regarding Precure. Considering that Hirogane Sky was really changing things up, and Wonderful Precure is changing a lot up, and then also that was the year we had Otana Precure, and I did not know about that. That did not exist when I announced it. When I did that stream, that was not even announced to me. And now they're doing a sequel season to a previous Precure season, which that has not happened before. At least not directly following a season, which is crazy. So there's a lot I could talk about with Precure. And then also next month is, it should be the month we get to know the new trademark for the next Precure season. So maybe I'll do that next month. That could be cool. But I want to do spooky stuff for Halloween. So maybe November. Maybe November we'll do another Precure stream. And then... Guys, I could yap about Blackrock Shooter. If you were here last night, if you were here last night, I was like, guys, look at this Blackrock Shooter merch. I'm gonna spend 4 minutes talking about nothing but this merch. 4 minutes straight, very quickly. Which 4 minutes isn't that long for me, but like, I don't know. Talk about a little bit of merch, like 5 pieces of merch. Spend 3 minutes on it. That's a lot. 4 minutes on it? I don't know. How long is Let's Go Rainbow from Rezo? That's how long it was. Put on a Rezo song and I just went off. Some water. What was I talking about? Right, Woda and Odotimita. I would love to do a stream about that. If you don't know what Woda and Odotimita are, briefly overview. Wotake is like the idol shit. It's like that. The people who love idols. And then Wotake involves also the, you guys ever see the people that do the crazy, like, dances with the glow sticks? Not usually pen lights. It's usually glow sticks. It's usually Silooms. You guys ever see those? That's part of Woda as well. I do not know how to do that. I would love to learn it one day. I think that'd be so crazy. I would love to do real sick ass Wotake. That's one of my goals for like my personal self of things I've always wanted to learn but haven't, which includes vocal fry. I would love to learn to vocal fry because I think that'd be really fun because I sing a lot of edgy songs where like even in Diary of Jane from Breaking Benjamin where it's like if I had to, would you like that? Oh, would you like that? Would you like that? And then it goes, no! And I can't vocal fry. So I usually just go, like, I just sing the word no, or I do something silly like I just did. And I would love to be able to actually vocal fry. I think that would be so much. So, like, in terms of, like, I guess idol stuff. I would love to vocal fry. I would love to. Okay. But Woda is like a fan of idols and like that does all the idol stuff and whatnot. But Odotimita is if you ever see people do dance covers of things like very popular things you see like Bad Apple. Odotimita is that. It's where you take a dance cover and you take a dance and you do a cover of it where usually one person choreographs it and then a bunch of people learn it. And sometimes it's just like one person on the internet on Nico Nico is choreographing it, and then it blows up. That's what happened with the song Happy Synthesizer. That dance is iconic. I might future what? Anyway, but then also you can take it and do Odotomita with dances that were choreographed by professionals and whatnot, such as with franchises like Love Live or I don't know, other idol franchises, you know? Love this. So it's just a matter of like that, and that's what I do is Odotomita. Even though I'm like, wow, I'm an idol, what I'm doing is Odotomita because I'm not yet doing anything transformative with it. Which there's nothing, you can still be an idol. You just kind of have to elevate your brand above Adotomita. You have to really make it your own. Usually include vocal covers at the same time or whatnot. But right now I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. Actually, the dance is kind of boring. This is Baby Maniacs by Hachioji. Yeah. Wow, it's already been 30 minutes and I've yapped that much. Holy. That's the power of the store. How many topics do we cover? Baby Maniacs. Oh wait, this isn't the full version of the song. What? Alright. Or is this the old version? Huh. Oh well, whatever. Fine. That's weird. Different upload than normal. Now I feel bummed. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. I have a lot of things cooking. There's a lot of things cooking. I look at what I can do, and I look at it and I'm like, how do I apply this to... And honestly, with yapping, which is my greatest skill, obviously. My lecture streams, I don't know if people have fun watching them. I have fun doing them, though. So I would love to do more of those in the future. They just take a lot of effort to... Yeah, this is... Oh, I think this is the old mix of the song. No, this is... It's gotta be. This is not... I don't really listen. It's also shorter than... Beginner's Guide to Separating VTuber Models for Live 2D. Yeah, put that in my watch later. Because I remember how to do it, but I'd like a refresher. Also, if you ever see like MMD dances and whatnot, that's from like 9 times out of 10. So I'd love to do like how to get into Odotomita head pads. Oh hi Em, thank you for the head pads. Thank you. But I would love to do some kind of stream talking about like an introduction to Odotomita. Maybe the history of it, though I'd need to do some research on that myself, but I love researching, so that's cool by me. Yeah. What else is there? More Precure, more Black Rock Shooter, obviously. Oh, another stream I really want to do is I really want to do a stream. And it sounds like hell, and I know you guys, I know people are like, what the hell is wrong with you for wanting to do this? I really want to do a stream that is just the Black Rock Shooter trike missions. I want to get so good at them I could do them in my sleep. And I think that would be really funny and really painful. And I think it'd be entertaining, maybe. I don't know. Just until I drop. Black trike until I drop. I think it'd be fun. Because I wouldn't say I got good at it when I finally beat it. I got better at it. It took me an hour to beat the third one when I played it on stream. I think it took me an hour and a half the first time I did it. So I am getting better with the years. I think it'd be fun though. I don't know how fun it would actually be. I don't know. I have a lot of streams I want to get done. Not get done. I want to do. It's a matter of actually I'm getting recommended Mimi's stream. I know Mimi's live. I want to watch Mimi play Roblox, but I'm like, last stream before I go away for a week. I gotta. I'll watch the VOD. I like watching these VODs, and also tomorrow she's doing a tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow she's doing a sewing stream, which sewing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow she's doing, which are so entertaining. I love watching Mimi's sewing stream because they if you're a crafty person, which I like to do a lot of crafts and hobbyist things, they are so good to put on in the background because then it's like you're crafting with someone. Custom ASMR roleplay. Yes, I will explain again. I only briefly explained on Twitter, but Ara is dead. I killed it. I took it out back. I shot it. It's gone. It's dead now. Dead now. And it's been replaced with custom ASMR roleplay. I have not changed the description on it because I thought it was funny, but honestly I should make it more descriptive. But essentially it's I'm still deciding. I don't remember. I have to look back to see what I said last night in my delirium. But if you redeem it, you will get a custom ASMR roleplay that is like probably short. I don't know how long it'd be. It'd either be done live or I'd record it. No, I would record it. It'd be recorded. An RP where you break into our house, drink our soda, and then call us a bitch. I mean, if that's what you wanted. I'll tell. Hang on. It has already been redeemed once. Would you guys like to hear what it was from last night, or would you like to be surprised by what it was? Unless you watched the VOD. Yes. Okay. It was. It would be recorded and then released later. Because I like to do soundscaping. I don't like to do it, but I like to hear it. So I would want to make a cool soundscape with it. Soundscaping is when you take audio and sound effects and you layer them to try and make an immersive environment and whatnot through your ears. But the one from last night was Yandere store kidnaps you and warns you about posting about other streamers you watch, posting too much about an Oshi that isn't them. Why did I think that M already have 50k? I bet he does. No, M doesn't watch me enough. He's not here enough, is he? I doubt it. You do? What? Really? You have 100k? I want a screenshot right now. I want a screenshot of that. No. I want to see that. That'd be really cool, actually. Sorry, I'm still coughing. But yes, there are new emotes. If you are subscribed, you can have, or I think there's also like the unlock one random subscriber emote or whatever. There is a dead inside emote. There is a content aware crazy emote, and there's a yappa emote. I'm so happy with my Popcat emote. It was so much fun to make. Check your DMs on Twitter or like where? Twitter, Discord. You have my Discord, so like I'd be everywhere. And my best emote, it is really funny. I was like crying. It was so funny. But the Popcat, I have to have my favorite because I've been waiting to make this yap emote for so long. This is part of, I wanted to do new emotes for my 3rd anniversary. I mentioned this last night. But I just was so busy with trying to figure out the merch and then the song cover, and the song cover was giving me problems, and then I was working on something else that holy shit, do you really? That's crazy. I don't believe it. This is edited. This screenshot is edited. I don't believe it. 10 months still for that. Inspect element. Understandable. I'm like, nah, you're lying to me. You're lying. It took Cruelty 2 years to get 50k. And Cruelty is was my first ever. Cruelty. But yeah, I mean, I think it's taken Zet just and I met Zet 2022. Yeah. Turnip also, it takes a while unless you're very dedicated and you show up to every single second, get all those bonus points or whatever. I don't know. It's only a prize for the most dedicated of my viewers. It's how I give back to. My song ended. Yappa 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 yappa. I am not listening. Song. Oh, Viva Happy. That's a good song. Oh yeah, but back in my anniversary, I was working on a million things. One of those eventually got released. One of those things eventually got released, but again, if you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. But it involves Black Rock Shooter scanning. I love this song. It's also a fun dance. Do you have a command to change the follow it? To know the follow age? I can tell you when you've been following since. All I do is click on your account and it says following since July 7th, 2024. That Starset karaoke actually brought in quite a few new viewers for me and like followers. I was shocked. M has been following since June 30th, 2024. What? How dare you? You streamed every day. Doza. Happy. Choo-choo-choo. I can water. No. Anyway. Yeah, it would take approximately. Well, you're lucky I streamed for like 4 hours. 4 days. Okay. No, you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, no, that starts at karaoke. Brought in a lot of people. So I've been talking 2 months already. Fetch. I wonder. No, that one's not. There are people that have. I love my viewers. I love my community. I love that it's made up of both friends and people who have never met me outside of VTubing. I love that joint community. Well, thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope I'm entertaining enough. Anyway. Oh, whoa, I believe in you. I believe in you. Viva, happy. Viva, happy. I never said hi back. Hi! How dare you? I'm offended. What? Hi, smell of flaws. Hi. N. I still remember this whole dance. That's been a while. My favorite part. Virtual Venus boosted the bass. That part's so fun. N. Yeah. I see how it is. You called me smell of flaws. That's what. I want to see how many pen lights, how many glow sticks I have. If you stream, you know how many channel points you get. That's how that's spelled. Viva! And note, your amount of channel points does not determine your value or worth. I appreciate every single one of the people who attend. No matter the frequency, no matter how active they are in chat, no matter what, I appreciate every. Because I think I was gonna resub. I know it's okay. It's fine. You just don't get the dead inside and the content aware and the yappa emote. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have infinite glow sticks. Oh, think of the snacking potential. Did I talk about this on stream? I think I did. But the other day, Mama Fos, I think it was like 2 days. Yeah, I think I talked about it on Monday. But Mama Fos came home, and I came home from work, and Mama Fos was like, oh yeah, I got you a ton of chocolate today. And I look on our counter, and there's just 4 bags of Halloween-sized chocolate bars. Oh my god, this was gonna be the song I did the idol stuff to first time. But then I couldn't get the dance to look good enough, so I stopped. I would love to do it though. I love Galaxius. This is an old song. If you're ancient, you'll know it. What's that talking about? Sorry, the dance. What was I talking about? Candy, chocolate, right. And I was like, Mama, I'm trying to lay off the snacking. And also, most of my diet has consisted of Crunch bars, 100 grams, Kit Kats, and Twix bars for the past couple days. I'm barking. I do. La 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 la. I should relearn this dance. It's so much fun. Anyway, should we play something today or should we just yappa? Should we yap? Should we do something else? I don't know about I don't think I'll do karaoke. That's not a karaoke kind of day. My voice is not warmed up for that. I rolled out of bed and I clicked start streaming. So karaoke. I can't! My voice isn't warmed up! I'm still coughing! See it? Oh, I hit my mic. I'm sorry. And warm it up. I'm trying! That's what the yapping is. I don't think I want to do karaoke today, though. What do I have on Steam? I have Darksiders 2, but I don't really want to play more Darksiders 2 today. A Date with Death. That was such a fun game. I want this. Available? It's definitely. Hang on, I want to check. It is. Ah! Ah! So, I played a dating sim, right? I played a Date with Death because I'm Arrow Ace. I don't date. That's not me. I don't have romantic attraction. I don't have that attraction. So I was like, wouldn't it be funny? And I click on a Date with Death's page, and they had a limited edition plushie of the Grim Reaper character. He was so cute. He looks like my twin, but he's my son now. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it's still available. I'd want that. That's kind of cute. I love plushies, and it's sold out. It ended the beginning of September, so I missed out sadly. But it decided, hey, if you like this plushie, we think you'll like something else. And I'm like, wow. I immediately got jump scared by, hang on guys, I gotta pull up the, if you like A Date with Death, you'll also like Homestuck. I saw one look at fucking Carcat fuck ass Vantis's face. Ah! Get this shit out of here. Get out of here. I don't need to be reminded. Honestly, that should be like a 100k point redeem. I will reread Homestuck. Oh my god, live on stream. I can't. No. It would have to be like a sub goal where it'd be like, if I get 1 million subscribers, I'll reread Homestuck. Because you cannot pay me to go back. You cannot pay me. I went back enough with my cringe karaoke, which I'm gonna be uploading after stream today. I forgot. I'm starting to upload VODs. That is the first one that needs to go. That's from back in January. That was the first stream I did this year. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, look. I'll even show you what the cute little plushie is that I was looking at before it was like, hey, do you want to be jump scared by Carcat Vantis? It's this little guy. Look how cute he is. He's a cutie. He's a cute little guy. This is my son. My son, he also looks like my twin. I kind of am obsessed with his under the eye eyeshadow, whatever it's called. I might steal that. Did you know in my original design, I had like heavy, like red eyeshadow, something? And then I got rid of it because I didn't know how to rig it. I was like, no. I might bring it back because I kind of liked it. Maybe the under the eye though, because that's tasteful. That's cool. But yeah, he looks like my brother. He's in his jammies here, and he has his axolotl. This is Grim. And if you play the game, you learn his real name. Also, if you weren't there for that stream, I played it to determine, to debunk the rumor and myth that Arrow Ace people have the most Riz or whatever. Inexhaustible. Sorry, you can't mention BRS around. Crazy. No, not inexhaustible. No. I would eat them alive. I would eat them alive. They would be my stomach. Actually, I would eat them dead, because then otherwise they might not. I would eat them dead. I would cook them. And then I would eat them. I would make them a little snack. I would, actually, not even. I would turn them into beef jerky, and I'd sell it, and I'd make money off of it. No, that's so sad. My inexhaustible. Oh, I went to look at my wall of keychains, and she's not there. Because she's in my display, in her packaging. No, she's not in her packaging. The pin is in its packaging. The keychain is on a little acrylic stand. I love it. Yeah. But yeah, I played that game to be like, hey, Airways people don't have that kind of Riz. You guys are crazy. Guess who got the best ending? Like, there was like, hey, there's the bad ending. There's the, I wouldn't call it the best ending. It was like the marriage ending. And then there was like the, yes, I'll run away with you. Oh my god. It's wow. And I got that. And I was picking some like basic choices. I'm like, this is just the polite thing. This is just what I would say without being too cringy. And I was like, it was like, no, I can't. It was really funny. But he was a cutie. He was a baby. Good. Very good. Understandable. Thank you, Inexhaustible, for your sacrifice. I mean, Inexhaustible. I love Inexhaustible. I mean, even in my shitty art that I use for my schedule, and I say shitty because it's not designed to be for a schedule, so it doesn't look very good. Let me grab a schedule and I'll show you. But oh, massive. You look in the back, right? I need a glow stick. Hang on, give me my glow stick. Look in the back. Look in the back right here. Inexhaustible's right there, right? She's right there, along with Figma BRS TV animation version and my acrylic stand Mimi Luchel. And then I don't own the portal gun from NECA, but I wish I did. Alien, alien. I love Inexhaustible, but God, did Good Smile Company royally fuck up that figure. Over 4 years to release it? Over 4 years from announcement to release? And you give us the nastiest soft plastic molding? What? I will never get over it. I still love the figure. But why did they make her out of cheap soft plastic? Why would they do that? I'm just thankful that for the other BRS figures that have released, the Good Smile Company's only released one other BRS figure since then, right? The Hone edition? That figure, oh my god, she's so pretty. She's made with like a proper mix of soft and hard plastic. And also she's using this new thing that a lot of figures have, I've noticed, where it's like a coating on the skin to make it softer to the touch. That's kind of weird to me, but also it's really cool. The same thing is with the new Speartail Empress figure that just came out. I said that's so weird. Speartail Empress figure. That's a really good figure. I love it a lot. I thought it was gonna lean severely, but it hasn't been, and that's surprising. Let's listen to more Night Tail again. What 3 figures I wanted. What figures are those? Are they Black Rock Shooter or are they not? Furious yapping, my favorite pastime. That is all I do in my pastime. Thank you very much. All I do. I mean, there's other things I do, but like 9 times out of 10. Yes, they are. Which ones? Which ones? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. I have all but one. And that's solely because it's not to my taste. Otherwise I have all the other ones pre-ordered. I will pre-order all the other ones. There's one. There's one up for pre-order. And it's the Alishka. Who she's massive. I like that. I hope she looks good with the Empress, because I think they'll be good together. I love pairing Empress and Alishka because they're the 2 new BRSs. They're my babies. They're my daughters. I love them. The name for the second one. Okay. But the only BRS figure I don't have is the bunny one, solely because I'm not a big fan of bunny outfits. That's the only reason. It's just, I see it, I look at it. You can get it for kind of cheaper these days. I've seen it sold for like under 200, and I'm like, it's just not my thing. I just don't like bunny suits, so I don't have it. I don't judge people for owning it, which a lot of people do. They're like, oh, you hate bunny suits, and you hate people that have them. I'm like, no. They're just something I don't like. It's like if you like, it's like with what? I don't eat meat. I don't hate people that eat meat. That's just not my taste. So I don't have it, and I don't want it, so I won't have it. Plus I have all the ones I want. I actually have 2 of 1. But it's not a big figure, it's a small one. It's the Empress pop-up parade, and that's solely because I won the a giveaway from Good Smile Company for it. And it's still brand new in its packaging, and I'm sitting, like bubble wrapped and everything. I'm like, what do I do with you? What do I do with you? The third one is Inexhaustible. Okay, so the bunny Inexhaustible is the second one, the Holland Edition, spelled HXXG. Is that it? Is that the one? That one's really pretty. It's really good too. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites, I'd say. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a little bit congested. I've been kind of off buying BRS merch for a little bit. I figured you guys it because when you say, let me look up the name, I go, oh, it's the Holland Edition. Yes, I can't wait. I fear the shipping cost, but I'm like, December's gonna be so much fun in the worst way possible. I'm so excited. Hang on, I have her in my sources. Let me find her. Like, it's gonna be terrible. And do I have anywhere to put this giant plushie? No, not really, but I don't care. I'll find room for her. I will find the room. And I know I have her in here. Where is she? Empty! There she is. She's just in here. She's in my sources always. I love her. I love her so much. She's just finally gonna... Yes, honestly, the new BRS plush that Good Smile Company released for the Punishing Grey Raven collaboration, that one's cute. But like, this one? Oh my god, she looks so good. She's absolutely massive. I love that. It's like, wow. It reminds me of, I made a joke about the Lucario plushie. It's like, in the description, it's like, you can take him to dinner. You can take him for a drive and whatever. And it's like, the same thing with Empy. You can have dinner with Empy. You can go on a drive with her. You can go to the movies. Take her everywhere. This is your daughter. 6. Oh my god. I thought they had a limit for 3. Holy shit. I didn't know they had. I thought maybe it's only with figures they have a 3 limit. Is it, or is it 8? I don't remember. Maybe it's 8 with other merch. That's crazy. I ordered 1 because I didn't have much room. I still don't have much room, but 2 stores. You sneaky. You so sneaky. Yeah, I ordered 1, but honestly, oh, you're so sneaky. I'm probably gonna order a second one just because I have I got one of those clear plastic bags that's not like an Eda bag, which I want to make a new Eda bag in the future. Put this on. one of those clear vinyl bags where it's like a wide vinyl bag, and I always see people use it to display plushies at conventions and carry them around. So I want to have one BRS in my collection, and I want to have one in there, and I might put my my prototype MP in there too, because right now she just lives in my storage cabinet. That is my overflow in her plastic, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to take her out of the plastic because I don't want anything to happen to her. But if it's like I put her in this vinyl bag, nothing will happen to her, right? She's my bubble child. Even my big MP plush from Good Smile Company, that ugly thing that I adore. I keep her in her plastic because my house is so dusty. It's so gross. So I don't want her to get nasty. Yeah, look. When you start the cough of the proto, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, if you ever like table at a convention that I go to, I think she'd have a good home with you. I think she'd have a good home with you. I do know your address. This is a threat. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I won't. Okay, whenever there's like an auction or whatever, don't get me excited. No, but here's the thing, I totally would. Here, okay, I remember, what was it? When you got the UFO-table BRS Cafe coaster, the one with Black Rock Shooter on it, the blue ones, not the colorful one. Don't ask me how much I paid for that. That was so embarrassing, but I was like, I'm not losing it again. Add to cart. I was looking at this and I was shaking, and my mom was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I want that coaster. Do you think if I ask Kaosa, she'll trade me the prototype for the coaster? And my mama was like, you can't give up a prototype. And I was like, yes, I can. But no, I wouldn't trade it. But I think she'd have the it's the one that matches the art, the placemat. I don't think you have the place. Do you have the placemat? I don't remember. But the one where White Rock Shooter's got her fingers in Stella's mouth. You're totally trade. Not yet. No, you gotta hold on to it. Here's the thing. I would never want to detract from the collection of all time. Not when I was yapping about it last night. Hey, remember when I mentioned like, oh my god, I spent like 4 minutes talking just about BRS merch. Someone was like, wow, you have so much. Oh, the placement, yeah. Oh. No, I think the other thing, you have so much cool stuff in your collection. It's like, if I died and I'm a good person, that's where I would go in the afterlife. But, anyway, I was yapping about your collection last night because someone asked about BRS merch, and I was like, oh, you want to know what I can do? You want to see what I can do? And just because it was the most accessible collection of BRS merch I had a photo of, because my photos are very dark because I take them with like display lighting. Just fun. No, I do love the shopping of it. I know what you have. I don't know. It's just fun. Where is it? At existing. Call it. Oh, it's definitely this. I took this picture and I did not mean to do this. And I just zoomed in randomly. I went like, and then I just spent 4 minutes talking solely about the merchandise on hang on, put this down so I can use my glow stick. Because someone was like, it's like, what about BRS merch or whatever? I'm like, aren't you like a huge collector? I'm like, oh, you want to see a huge collection? And this was the photo I just had saved. So ignore the blue thing on the screen, okay? Ignore the blue thing on the screen. But I just spent for like 4 minutes talking just about the BRS the game shelf right here. And then they got me yapping about this. And then I was yapping about the Food Stampy. And then I was rapping about the garage kit. And then I had to stop myself because it was too intense. But I love your collection. It is always a treat to see it. You should do a new video showcase because the last one is very very old. It's not that old, but it's like it's changed a lot since then. Especially, oh my god, did you guys know Kaosa has an art contest going on right now? You should totally enter. I'm not entering because I don't collect things that aren't Black Rock Shooter anymore. Unless it's like idols that I like and I want to support my local idols, or it's vaguely related to something I love. Like, hey, they got me with Eve merchandise. I am weak to Eve. That is my favorite game. So when they finally released more Eve merch after forever, I could not resist the Nendoroid. I couldn't resist the little minifigure. I had to. Ever use my footage for anything? Oh, okay. I will consider that. Yeah, your collection's. I know I post about. I can't help but. Okay, I have this horrible thing, and it's actually pretty good. I see things my buddies post, and I go, guys, you have to look at this. Everyone, look! Whoa! And it gets to the point where I'll post it in like Discord, and someone will be like, oh, I was gonna post that. You beat me to it. Do you have post notifications on or something? And I'm like, yeah, I do actually. I posted it the second I saw it. And they're like, oh, well, I appreciate that. Oh wait, I forgot to mention one thing on here. I forgot to mention. I talked about everything on here, but this tube. This tube contained a small. It wasn't small. It was a long poster of Stella. There. Now I've talked about everything on that shelf. My God, what was that from though? That event it was from. I always forget the event that was from because so much BRS the Game merch has little to no trace of it. So there are things I look at and I go, what is this from? You're never gonna know because there's no online record of it. And I go, is this fake? And then it's clearly marked as like legit and I go, need a frame for that one? I feel you. I have a very tiny, like, but it's not tiny, it's a long and skinny poster for BRS that I got at a convention from an artist that they're like, I only have one of these because I don't think it'll sell. I rushed there the second the convention hall opened. I was like, hi, I want that. I had to have it. And it's in my collection right now, but I want to put it on my wall. I have the perfect spot for it right next to your latest BRS poster. But yeah, your collection is a dream. And I love seeing photos of it. It makes me happy. It's like, it's just, BRS is my happy place. So when I look at this, I'm like, I feel warm and fuzzy inside. So thank you for sharing your collection with the world. I appreciate it. Oh, BRS merch, my beloved. I actually woke up early today to buy more. I'm horrible. There was an auction and I saw it last week and I was like, I want it. I don't care. I need it. I feel bad. And then last night I felt so good. After stream last night, I felt the best I felt in the longest time. Here, it's on my own. Oh my God. I'm not, one of them is the Empress perfume. I won't lie. It's so funny. I really like the placemat from BRS the Games Cafe. I was so happy when I finally got that. God, I gotta turn around because it's right behind me. Light it up. Oh, I have a pillow. Oh yeah, no, I heard Strength is so bad. Like even people in Japan, they were like, Dead Masters is kind of spicy. Empress's is kind of sweet. And Strength smells like a gym. And I was like, oh. I only got Empresses because they were expensive and I didn't know if they were going to be able to ship them. So I was like, do I want to spend that much money on something I don't know if I'll be able to buy? Mrs. Stinky. Strength Smelly. I'm surprised they didn't make it smell like alcohol because of her alcoholism in Dawnfall. That would have been funny. Definitely the placemat. I don't know. I always jump around with my favorites. Oh, there's this one of my favorite poster though is the poster from Black Rock Shooter Matsuri, and it's the festival of. Oh, valid though. That's so good. Yeah, I was so lucky that FedEx was like, yeah, no problem. And I was talking to Joe Curl Show on Twitter, and he was like, FedEx should be able to do it. They might charge you extra though. Otherwise, try contacting your person to see if like the proxy, if they will do the slowest shipping. Try and get in contact with them because if airmail, they won't allow it. But with C-mail, they should. And I was like, okay. And then FedEx was like, we'll take it. No extra charge, just normal. And I went, I love you. I love you, FedEx. FedEx? Nah, FedEx, like, domestic sucks. FedEx International is my best friend. It's kind of expensive. Honestly, I'm glad I saved you work and time. You're welcome. No problem. It's my pleasure. The perfume is just so funny, though, that it exists at all. What I wish I got, but I knew they would not ship it, was the Dawnfall pocket knife. The, like, official Swiss Army Victronics, whatever, how you ever pronounce the official pocket knife, Swiss Army knife creators for Dawnfall. I wanted it so bad, but I knew there was no way in hell anyone would ship it overseas. I was like, yeah, everywhere is going to count this as a weapon. Even if it's like a multi-tool, it's going to get counted as a weapon, or it's going to get grabbed by customs. It's not going to make it to me, so I didn't even try. I kind of wish I did, though, because FedEx, if they could get me flammable objects, maybe they could have gotten me a knife. And I can't find anyone reselling it. No, there's not. It's so sad. If there was, I would totally go for it. But it's not on the official, like, Arma Bianca website. It's so upsetting. So I'm on the lookout. But I don't even think I'd get it. Something I really want for my collection that I don't have yet. There's a lot of things. Like, I really would love, even though I'm not, like, a sexual person at all, I think it'd be so funny to have the Great Petite Alien Dakimakura, which you have. I think it's so funny. It's just so funny that it even exists. I think it's so silly. Let's do some Walaka. And then also the, oh my god, I just forgot what I was talking about. Mind, it's gone. It's so pretty. It is! Chanko's art is so pretty. What the hell was I talking about? Curse my ADHD! God, what is it? I was talking about the knife, shipping, something I don't have, I really want. I don't remember. Oh, it's gone. There's just so much I don't have, but that's okay. I'm very happy with my collection. Now that I have all the figures minus the bunny, I'm much more assured in it. I look at it and I go, this is a big collection. I'm proud of me. That's a decade worth of collection. I'm proud of me. You know, there's so much I'm interested in. But nowadays it's a bit easier because when stuff comes up, it's like, wow, this is rare, and I want it. This is something that doesn't come up often. The pocket watch. Yeah, the pocket watch is so cool. I was so jealous when Lily Shia got it. Lily Shia, if you guys don't know, is a Black Rock shooter collector and semi-archivist in Japan. They got it off of Mandarake. It randomly came up for super cheap on Mandarake, and they got it. And I was like, you kidding me? I have notifications on for Mandarake, but they never have anything anymore. So I was like, I won't even check. I'll check it like once a month. And then it suddenly came up. I was so pissed. But honestly, Lily Shia's, it's in good hands with Lily Shia. The one thing is Lily Shia off. Okay, I don't want to talk beef about my fellow collectors. I am an archivist. I like to take things and I like to make them accessible to people because I want them to be preserved and online for people to enjoy. That's what I like doing. I am a little bit of a gatekeeper though, so I'll be like, it's mine, you can't have it for like a month first. But I found that a lot of collectors are very gatekeepy of art books and stuff. So they don't want to post pictures of something online if it's never been posted before. And I'm like, get that shit out there. And Lisha's kind of one of those. They've changed a bit. They've started to put out at Comic-Cat little books that feature Black Rock Shooter merchandise, photographed like wall scrolls and whatnot. And it's like, that's cool. That's great. I wish I could get that. I could probably, I don't think they ever listed it on Booth. I don't remember, but I would have bought it if they did. Right? Okay, I didn't see it until it after it was on sale on Mercari, and I was like, damn, that's so hard to come by. You never see the pre-order bonuses come up these days. That's insane. So when you were like, hey guys, I got this thing, I was spinning in my chair. I was like, I think I ran to my mom. I was like, Mom, you're never gonna believe it. And my mom is very patient with me. She's like, wow, okay, that's really, yeah, cool. Which my mom was very proud of me when I yeah, you know what, everyone knows when I uploaded the visual works to the Internet Archive. She was like, oh, can you put that on your resume? That's so cool. And she was before that, before it went up, and then it went up, she was like, wow, yeah, that's nice. I'm like, you were so excited for me. Where did that energy go? It was so funny. I'm proud of myself for what I do. But I think people should be able to enjoy things, especially because Black Rock Shooter content is already there's a lot of lost media. Wink. Oh wow, this is louder than the other song. So I think it should be preserved and shared and whatnot. One of my things I still want to do, yes, that's so cool. I think my favorite thing with those posters is when they were, okay, there are two really cool things that happened with the signed Black Rock Shooter stuff that was released for things like Dawnfall and Fragment. Number one was at the pre-screening of episode 1 of Dawnfall, they had the voice actors for Empress, Deadmaster, and Strength. And in the audience, there was someone who was like, I don't really know what Black Rock Shooter is. I just love Sayori Hayami, who voices Deadmaster. And that person won the Sayori Hayami signed poster of Deadmaster. And I was like, you know what? That's a meant to be. That is the universe stars aligning. That is a meant to be. And then when they were giving away signed scripts for Dawnfall, the episode 1 script featuring Empress on the front with illustration by Huke went to Lilicia. And I was like, the stars are aligning. The stars are aligning. And then, I don't want to brag, but I didn't get any of those things, so I don't live in Japan. I know that. But, for Grand Summoners, which is a shitty-ass mobile game Good Smile Company owns, they did a giveaway when they collaborated with Black Rock Shooter Dawnfall, featuring, like, Amazon gift cards and then, the pop-up parades. And I won the Empress pop-up parade. I was like, okay, to be fair, I think I'm the only one who entered every single day. But I was like, I won the grand prize? And so I have a letter from Good Smile Company saying, congratulations, Stella, you on winning the whatever. And I'm like, I'm tempted to frame it. I should frame it. I have one last 8.5 by 11 frame. I totally should frame it. That'd be so funny. No! Oh! That's my favorite thing in my VRS collection, actually. It's very recent, and it's not technically Black Rock Shooter, but I have Huke's autograph! I wanted to get his autograph back in 2018 when he came to Anime Expo. Unfortunately, I couldn't go. Because I was told, you're not flying to California. And I went, why not? So if Huke ever comes back, I will be there. But otherwise, Anime Expo scares me. But for my birthday, Mama Fos saw that I was looking at Mercari Japan, which had the autographed Chitosarium like guidebook or whatever that came out for the 5th anniversary. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting that for your birthday. And she did it on the spot. And I was like, what? So I have Huke's autograph. That's probably my favorite thing. I need to find a way to display it. Oh no, fair enough. I love Huke. I love Huke so much. I think it comes down to, oh, also let me read the strength comment. She's mentally unstable. Strength is my favorite character in the game. Ah, yay! Yeah, no, strength is, honestly, of all of the Dawnfall characters, I think strength was my favorite. Okay, Empress is my favorite because I'm biased, because look at her. She looks like a sad lost puppy. She looks like a potato. I love her. Strength, otherwise, is probably my favorite, just because she had the most characterization out of the 3. No, I understood what you mean. I sprachen. I speak the language. She had the most characterization. Her design was so, like, pop heavy, though. Where it was like, I see what they were going with it, but I think it needed, like, a little... I think it needed a little more tweaking. Though, to be fair, you look at what Huke originally drafted for her, and her arms were even bigger. I was like, okay. She had a much more solid personality out of any of them. She had the most character development out of the 3. The other 2 were kind of stagnant. I'll allow it. No, yeah, fair. I am a vocal hater of Dawnfall, but I will not discount the things it does well or the things it did right. Strength had good characterization in it, that I will say. The Colonel also had good characterization until the last episode where they ruined it. Fine. Dawnfall and I did not get along, and I'm gonna blame that on my creative writing degree. I'm gonna blame that on my degree in English, where I have such trouble looking at bad, like, things that are objectively not well written and then enjoying them, because I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm like, what? How is this not perfection? I am such, what's the word? It's not pompous. I'm such a stuck-up bitch. I am so horrible like that, but I have trouble looking at bad things. There are some things I look at and I go, wow, this is bad. I love it. But it's not often. But Strength I did like. Strength was probably my favorite other than Empress. Which, funny enough, everyone loves to ship Blackrock Shooter and Deadmaster across all of BRS media, right? They love it. I don't. I think they have chemistry in the OVA and then kind of Innocent Soul, but Innocent Soul's kind of funny because Dead is so funny. As long as the art is pretty, I'll consume it. Understandable. That's the whole reason I watched Toseki no Kuni, Land of the Lustrous, because I was like, wow, this looks so pretty. And then that show and manga destroyed me. That was the most depressing and emotional roller coaster nightmare I'd ever gone on. Yeah, OVA Deadmaster is perfection, yeah. But in Dawnfall, people were like, oh my god, we get more Blackrock Shooter Deadmaster shipping, yay! Why did Empress and Strength have more, like, chemistry? Why did they go along better together? I'm just saying. Out of anyone, I think those go the best together. But I'm not a big shipper. I used to be back in the day because it was fun. But these days, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I don't know if it's because I'm like, no, Blackrock Shooter's mine, but... What am I talking about? Right, the Huke autograph and Huke, that was it. I love his illustrations, and so I really like a lot of his work. And then everyone I feel has that kind, not everyone, but a lot of people have that media where they look at it and they go, this thing saved me. And Blackrock Shooter literally saved me, in like, always. Every time something horrible happens in my life, there's something new Blackrock Shooter. And so, you know, maybe my pain is a sign of good to come, but it's just funny. So it's something that's always been there for me when I've needed it, and so I really I love Huke for it, creating it. But I also love his illustrations, which is why I love the Chitosarium lines. And I'm not the biggest fan of Steins Gate, but I really like his art for Steins Gate. And then having his art in a large scale, like in a poster or a wall scroll, is just so pretty to look at. His art is just so beautiful. Yeah, no, BRS makes me so happy. It's like, I would not be who I am without BRS. How I met my best friend was because, or how I really bonded with my best friend in the entire world. I haven't seen her in years, but she's still my best friend. I drew a picture of Cure Moonlight for my art class in middle school, and she was like, is that anime? And she was like, what have you seen? And I'm like, Blackrock Shooter? And she and I yapped about it forever, and that brought us so close together. It was incredible. And then I've met so many amazing people through Blackrock Shooter, and I really connect with a lot of the media, and I love the merch. I love breaking it down. There's so much history to it. That is just, I love research. I love archiving. It's just perfect for me. It makes me so happy. It is really unique. I haven't found any other media like it. And I know Good Smile Company has tried to recapture that lightning or whatever. That spark. I don't know what the phrase is. With things like, what's it called? Plantopia. They were trying with that, but it looks like that's falling off. Because the Kickstarter succeeded, but it doesn't look like it did as well because it looked like they were trying to make it a whole multimedia project, but that didn't work. They've been trying with other new lines of figures to be like, look, wow, hey, we're making this character, this person's art, a line of figures. Maybe you like this? Do you want this? And they can't recapture what it was. And I think it also comes down to partially the time frame that it came out in, because the 2010s for anime and like the 2000s was such a weird shift in time and such a boom. But after Attack on Titan released in 2013, everything changed. And I talk about this a lot in my personal life to myself. But after Attack on Titan released, anime as a whole changed. There was already tropes in the genres and whatnot that still exist to this day. But after Attack on Titan, everything changed. Anime went extremely mainstream, and Good Smile Company started marketing more towards a worldwide global audience instead of just a Japanese audience. Yes, exactly. So it stopped being like, let's make merchandise of what's currently popular. It's more so, let's make merchandise of something we know is going to do well. Oh, I loved that anime, Attack on Titan. I watched I never finished it. I watched the first couple seasons in the beginning, and I only kept watching for Hanji, and then I got spoiled, and I went, I'm not watching. Wait, I love Hanji. I'm here for Hanji. No, you can't. And here's the problem. I guess this is a spoiler for Attack on Titan, very vaguely said, but I have a problem where I will pick my favorite character at the beginning of something, the very beginning of a media. The second I see them, I go, that's my favorite. The second they show up, I go, that's my favorite. I know it. They don't make it to the end ever. Homestuck? No. I mean, I guess unless there's no death in that show, like My Little Pony, Fluttershy lived to the end. So, I mean, technically, in the modern My Little Pony series, which I don't know anything about, I know I saw the movie for it years ago, but I haven't watched any of the new stuff for it, because I used to be a brony. Oh my god, the lore. In the modern series of My Little Pony, all the old characters are dead. It takes place in the future, and they're all quite literally dead. There's even a comic from the comic series for My Little Pony for the newest generation that talks where the new characters meet a character from the old show, the Generation 4 show, Friendship is Magic, that everyone talks about and that created the Brony fandom. This character that does not die. He's like this ageless being. He is Discord itself. He is named Discord as well. He is like basically an elder god. And he was best friends with Fluttershy. And in the comic, all the new ponies are talking to him, and he's like, man, I sure wish my friend Fluttershy wasn't dead. I'm so depressed about it. All my friends are dead, and she left me a message, and I refuse to listen to it because it's the last thing I have of her, and if I listen to it, that means she's really gone. And I was like, what? Why couldn't we have just created like a brand new world? I don't think we needed to kill off all the old characters. I don't think we needed to kill them all off. I think we could have just started a brand new universe like they always did. I don't think we needed to kill off like fucking Rainbow Dash. We didn't need Twilight Sparkle to be dead and leaving holographic messages to ponies being like, if you're hearing this, that means I successfully destroyed magic and I'm dead. I think the only character that's still alive is the dragon that was a baby. I mean, there's also Discord, but he only appeared in the comics. I think in the show, the character of Spike, who was a baby dragon, is now like the king of the dragons, and he's alive still, but everyone else is dead. And he'll be like, my pony friends from way back in the day. It's like, oh my god, they're all fucking dead. They're all dead. What the fuck? But yeah, every time I watch anything or read anything, I'm like, this is my favorite. I love them. They die. Every time. A Land of the Lustrous. I see my favorite character. They appear for 1 second. I go, that one. I want that one. Dead. Homestuck. The most obnoxious, horrible character you'll ever meet. I go, that's my son. I love him so much. Dead. And in Homestuck, characters often come back to life. Like, that's a whole system. He never does. He never does. I think they kill him like 3 times. He just dies over and over. They like kill his ghost, and I'm like, oh my god. Not my son. It's like, no, I can't watch media because I pick them and I go, they're gonna die. So I've been playing it safe with being like, I'm gonna pick the main character. No, I think the only time otherwise is Blue Exorcist. My favorite character is the main character, Rin. I love Rin. No, actually, Shura's my favorite. Shura, I look at Shura, and her design is not what I normally go for in characters. She is a big booby, wearing a bikini top and shorty short. Okay, you might be thinking, Stella, what does Black Rock Shooter wear? And I'm like, no, wait, hear me out. And she's like, she like pulls a sword out of her boobs, and she's like this sassy, drunk older woman, and I'm like, I don't normally go for these characters, but I love her. And then I read the manga, and it made me love her more. And they're finally animating that arc in next month. I'm so excited. I have not seen the last season though, because I looked at the new animation style, and I went, that's kind of ugly. I'll get used to it, but. You liked Yukio? Oh my, okay. Yukio is such a pain in the ass. He is fun to hate for me. You like his freckles. Valid though. He has his little two dots. He's good, but when reading the manga, he becomes so insufferable. Not in like the worst time. Not like insufferable, but he just every time Rin is like, wow, I look up to my my little brother so much. He's so cool. I'm gonna surpass him. And Yukio just is brooding in the corner like, grr, how dare Rin try and be so good? I wish I was as cool as my brother. I hate my brother. Where Rin is like, wow, I love my brother. He's so cool. I want to be just like him. How dare he be so cool? And Yukio's like, I hate my brother. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. Which he threatens quite often. And it's like, he is drama. He's so dramatic. He is so dramatic. I just realized the music stopped and I just haven't noticed because I've been yapping. More vocal. I love vocal. He is so dramatic. He gets better, but for a while, he's like, Yukio, stop making bad decisions, dear God. Put the gun down. Who gave this child a gun? Now. Oh my god, it's really I like Blue Exorcist a lot. It's a character-driven shonen, like magic school type story. I don't know what exactly it'd be called. And you don't normally see those. Normally it's driven by the plot of like, wow, there's a monster, we gotta go kill it, and we'll get stronger through that. It's driven by like, I'm a character and I have development. Let's go. Let's have a story out of that. And I go, clap, 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 clap. Very nice. Thank you. I eat it up. Thank you. Otherwise, I think I haven't watched much anime recently other than Precure because I watch it every year. But Recreators I watched recently, and that was really pretty. I liked the character designs a lot, and the story as a creative, like as a writer, and I guess kind of as someone who also draws, I guess. I just drew these emotes, so it's all about like what it means to be a creative, and it hit me. I was like, this is so rude, this is so rude, this is so rude. It was really good though. I liked it. It was pretty in the antagonist who yes, I watched it because she's inspired by Black Rock Shooter. She doesn't look anything like BRS, but her design is so cool. Gunpiku no Hime. She's got like this whole big military thing, and she plays a gun with a violin bow. It's crazy. I love it. She's so extra. Yeah. Otherwise, I haven't really been watching much anime. Much manga. I only read Land of the Lustrous and Blue Exorcist, and Land of the Lustrous ended, and it hurts because it was such a bittersweet ending. It's like Land of the Lustrous had this problem, and it wasn't a problem, but it hurt me. The more it went on, the longer it went on, the more it was like, oh, a happy ending is physically not possible. And it wasn't. There was no way you could have a happy ending. So what you got is a very melancholic, bittersweet ending where it's like everyone's okay in the end. Everyone gets what they want, essentially. But it's not... I don't know how to describe it. It hurt. It hurt a lot. It was really sad. It was so good, though. Ruined me for anything else. What was I talking about? I got a little Hibikase. This song resonate. It's one of my favorite Vocaloid songs. I remember when I went to see Miku Expo in 2018, I heard that they had Kimagure Mercy, which was my favorite song at the time, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to hear Kimagure Mercy. But it was swapped out for the New York location for this song. And I was not even mad about it because I love this song. I was like, I didn't hear Kimagure Mercy. I don't care. I heard Hibikase. I love Miku. I love Miku so much. She's so cool. I think Miku is probably the most similar in terms of Black Rock Shooter and the way things can be captured. But even then, it's not as similar. I don't know, there's something about Black Rock Shooter that's just so special. I think it comes from the fact that when Black Rock Shooter was created, and I talk about this a lot in my own free time to myself, Huke says that he made Black Rock Shooter with two things in mind. One, he wanted to make a small girl with a big gun that looked like she could be from a video game, and that he was depressed. He's like, these are the things that inspired Black Rock Shooter. That idea and me being depressed, where it was like, I'm so depressed, I'm gonna make something. And Black Rock Shooter helped him get through his depression. I'm like, wow, Black Rock Shooter helped me get through depression. Wow! So it's just like, oh. Whereas Miku isn't so... Miku doesn't have that personal connection behind it. Miku is a solely an open book. Where there's no real vibe behind her. She can be anything. Whereas Black Rock Shooter always has that kind of solemn vibe, that savior vibe or whatever. And I love that for her. I love that for me. I love this song. Love, love, love. This song is not Love for Love of Love by Love. It is Reincarnation Apple. I love Pinocchio. I've already been talking for an hour and a half. Wow, that's incredible. I was gonna play a video game or something. Better though. Have you seen the end of yes, the end of, yes, the Miku opera, yes, that, oh my god, when I saw you got the poster, I was like I've gone off collecting Miku figures except for the Miku Expo Nendoroid because I had so much fun I had to get the new Miku Expo Nendoroid. But the one Miku figure I really want is that ugly ass 3D printed the end Miku figure. It is so hideous. I want it. I love it. It is so good. One, I love the music. Two, I love the story. Three, I love that all the outfits were designed by fucking, what, Louis Vuitton, was it? That's just... It's too ugly, I can't. Literally, it's so gross. It looks like it's melting. I love it. Oh, that's actually one other Miku figure I'd love to have, and that's the Maybe version. I don't know why. This is gonna come off weird, but the way they sculpted the toes is so good. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll grab the figures, but this is one of them. But yeah, I love the was it? Yeah. Understandable though. I would buy it. I would buy it. Me, who is like, I'm not collecting Miku stuff. I'm not collecting anything but BRS. Anyway. Yeah, because of the feet. I don't know, but just the way they sculpted the feet is so crazy cool, and the way they sculpted the muscles is so cool. But this is the not sure, call it me. What did I say? Oh. This is the Miku figure I'm talking about. Where like the way they sculpted the muscles is so cool, but look at the fucking feet. That's crazy. I think it's so cool, and the hands have that same energy. I love how dynamic this figure is. It's so cool. Put it over here. And if you guys don't know what the end figure looks like, the end opera is so cool. But this figure, yeah, here's an wow, yeah, Louis Vuitton. Wow, $550 on eBay. No thanks. I love that figure though. Yes, yes, people think I'm crazy when I'm like, her back is insane. They're like, people don't normally enjoy people's backs, Stella. I'm like, but have you seen how it's sculpted? Even I was talking to my mom, and my mama, she loves sculptures and like the history of sculptures and art and whatnot. And so I thought she would appreciate it. And mama looked at me and she was like, just like a silent concern, and then she was like, okay, no, I don't get it. I was like, what? But the shoulder blades, the sculpting on her shoulder blades, the sculpting on her thighs, it's just insanely cool. This is if you guys haven't seen the end Miku figure, this 3D printed nightmare. I love her. She's so ugly. She's so ugly. So beautiful. She's very beautiful to me. Not the deep fryer Miku. Literally, it reminds me of a while ago they put out figures of the characters Iya and One from Chevio, also vocal synths. And they were, was it Iya and One? I think it was Iya and One. And when they revealed that they had been like 3D printed or whatever, people were like, that is the ugliest thing I've ever laid eyes on. And to be fair, it was pretty bad looking. Can I even find it again? It's probably on my figure collections. Yeah. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Where it's so ugly. We're like, what is wrong with this thing? I'm not buying that, and I don't know if it ever released. Look at this thing! Why does she look like that? It's so ugly. I don't know. Greasy. Literally, though! I remember when we saw the first photos of Inexhaustible and people were using, like, full flash to take pictures. I was like, please tell me it's the flash making her look like she's shiny as hell. Please tell me it's the flash. And it was partially the flash. Partial. I still love Inexhaustible so much. She is one of my favorite BRS figures solely because of what she stands for, but also I hate that Good Small Company treated her that way. My queen deserves better. Another. You know what? I'm still really hooked on Iron Mouse. But time to feed. It's literally melting. Her hair piece, the feather, her face, it's just all melting. It's so bad. I love her, but why? What was the thought process? Good Smile Company will replace a figure for you if they make a mistake like, oh, whoopsie, we accidentally mispainted this we painted wrong. We accidentally made it red when it's supposed to be orange. They'll replace an entire figure for that. Inexhaustible? Nah, she's perfect as is. And I was like, are you sure? Good Smile Company, are you sure? Are you sure? I was so worried about the Spiritel Empress figure because of past Spiritel releases were not great. And then there was that recent Miku figure that released from Spiritel. That was like her birthday one featuring Miku V4 on a throne. And her face and hair were all wrong and they looked so low quality. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. But she looks great. The Spiritel Empress figure looks great, and I don't have any issues with leaning. I saw people say that she was not good, that they didn't like her, and that she was a bad figure because she didn't go together easily. I didn't have any issues. They're like, she doesn't connect properly. She falls over, and I'm like, did you push in the hand with like enough force? Did you actually slide it in all the way? No. Did you put it in correctly? Did you force it in? Like the wrong angle? No? Yeah? Okay, yeah, okay. I see. I have no issues with her though. Zero problem. Yeah, I think she's wonderful. She's awesome. She's a little bit wobbly, but that's to be expected. I would have liked if they at least offered a support pole as an option. But she doesn't need it. Like I check her often to see if she's leaning, and I compare to my original photo of her. And she looks great still. She looks exactly the same. I'm actually very impressed. I am so excited for our next BRS figures though. The Alishka looks good. Yeah, it is very prize figure, and it wasn't in the original illustration, but it comes, that's a Spiritel thing, where if you look at a lot of Spiritel's releases, even ones that in the original illustration there's no translucency to the hair, they add it. Like with the Korone figure they released, they made her bangs translucent, and then they made the end of her braids also translucent. It's one of their like signatures they do with their figures I've seen. It's not my favorite, but I get where they're coming from. It doesn't help that Taito also released the Empress Corful figure ugly. Yeah, no, I think it's okay. Her hair is way too long because of it though. Like compared to the original illustration, it's so long. And I look at it and I go, that's cool. but the figure has a lot of forced perspective happening with it, kind of, because the trike is huge. It's a bit bigger than it should be in scale with her, I think. At least from what I look at, comparing it to the Figma and the Black Trike Plamax. I look at it and I'm like, it's a bit big. I get they're trying to do some forced perspective, but the hair really throws off the forced perspective for me because of that extra translucent area they added. It makes it too long and it throws off the forced perspective for me. I'm gonna put on Kiara again. Love this. But yeah, it just throws it off a little for me. I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. Yeah, I'm excited for the Alishka figure, even though people everywhere I see anyone talk about, they're like, is her neck broken? Because it is at a really weird angle, but that's just based off of the original illustration. It's a little off, but I think it's fine. I think she's gonna look good. Solar Rain hasn't released many figures. No, it's not Solar Rain. It's Enzo Toys. Enzo Toys is the one doing the Alishka. But I'm excited for it, just because I didn't think it would even happen. I thought it was gonna be canceled because Fragment died. So that shocked me. The pilot edition figure I am so excited for. I am like, sleep talking in my dreams, I'm sleep talking. Because there was that really crusty unofficial third party or whatever figure that someone made. They 3D sculpted it and then they cast it, and I was like, I might get this, and I looked at the final product. You have it. Yeah, I know. And I was like, oh wait, and honestly, you know how you were like, oh, the perfume, I waited, I was glad that you did it. I was glad that you bought that. So I looked at it and I went, I'm good. I went like, I'm okay, thanks, I'm good. She looks fine. And then they announced the official one, and I went, I'll get the official one and I'll be happy. And the official one looks so good. I can't wait for her to be painted. Otherwise, what's the other one? The other one we have is the we have the new Empress one that Huke illustrated, and she looks so good. It's based off of the final episode of Dawnfall, and I was like, wow, really good. But what's crazy is that when people I was talking to about the figure saw it, they were like, wow, Huke's original design for Empress looks better than hers in the show. And I'm like, you guys realize this design showed up in the show, right? You realize that this is after she gets the overdrive key. This is her awakened form. There are 2 figures of this design already. You realize it, right? And they just didn't recognize it because it was drawn by Huke. They were like, oh, I didn't recognize it in Huke's style. It just looked better. And to be honest, I love that design for Empress more. I think it looks good. I like that design for Empress, genuinely. I look at it and I go, wow, I actually really like this design. I wish it was her design through the whole show. But orange baby Empy's kind of grown on me because she's so scrunkly. She's so scrunkly. But the way the clear plastic is used to connect the broken, like the shattering of the limbs, is so cool. Huke, you didn't have to cook that hard, but I appreciate it. And then we have the new Insane Black Rock Shooter figure that I was like, it's dead. It's dead. We're not getting it. We're not getting it. And then they re-released the Insane Black Rock Shooter scale figure from 2013. And I did not pre-order it. I was going to, but I have a space shortage right now, and I thought, not a fan of the IBRS scale. I'm not a big fan of the original IBRS design. I like the TV animation design more, but I think it's cool that it's happening at all. I think it's cool that it's happening because it's from her illustration from 2009. So I'm happy that a design that isn't from Dawnfall or Fragment is getting attention, because you look at it and people are like, we're never gonna see White Rock Shooter again, we're never gonna see Insane Black Rock Shooter again, we're never gonna see any of those characters again, and then we did. That's surprising to me. It's not my favorite, and I hope they do some work on the base like Spirit Tail did for the Empress figure, because that base was originally a huge hunk of rock and whatnot, and then they changed it to flames and it looks so much better that way. So it's just like, I really hope they change it up a little, make it a little more dynamic, because right now it just looks like it's going to take up so much shelf space. So much shelf space that I'm like, I'll listen to it actually. That it's like, it's a huge hunk of rock. I hope they go back and tweak it a bit before they release it, and I'm hoping that's why it's taking so long. I'm hoping. But I'm excited for it just because it's so old. It's such an old illustration. I'm like, wow. Honestly, I think the biggest surprise to me for Blackrock Shooter figures was the Hone Edition figure, the HXXG, because that was fan art! That was fan art by a popular illustrator. And then they made it a figure, and I was like, huh? I remember Rycat was so shocked. He was like, this is the first figure that wasn't illustrated by Huke. And I was like, pushes up glasses. Well, actually, because the figures of Blackrock Shooter that are based off of her design from, like, it's still that design and whatnot. This Hon made his own additions to Beerus' design, but the figures made for, like, the OVA, like the animation version figures for the OVA, the scale figures, those aren't based off of Huke's illustrations. Those are based off of, oh my god, which Yusuke is it? It's not Yosuke. Is it Yusuke Yoshigaki? There's two Yusuke's for Blackrock Shooter. Yeah, Yusuke Yoshigaki. No, he did TV. Who's the other Yusuke? My god, I always get them backwards. It's the Yusuke with the two U's. Where is his name? Let me tell me. Yusuke Matsuo. Yusuke Matsuo's art. So I'm like, well, actually. But it's like, it's just crazy that it's fan art in general. I was just being an asshole. Yeah. It's just crazy that that even happened. But I'm very happy with the new. I think I'm most excited for the new Empress figure, because Empress has so many figures. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Empress has almost the same number of figures as every other Blackrock Shooter combined at this point, I feel like. But it's so cool. It's so cool. And the base is simple, and it has such shelf presence. I'm like, yes, thank you. More of that, please. The future feels good for Blackrock Shooter merchandise, at least. I don't know what's going to happen with BRS for media, but feels good for merchandise. I'm really hoping that the PGR collab has done well enough so far that Good Smile Company is like, yes, yes, this thing makes money. Yes, I see now. Because that's why they released that newest BRS plushie, that small one, was for the Punishing Grey Raven collab. It wasn't said that it was, but the day it went up for pre-order, and that was an unannounced plush, was the day the Punishing Grey Raven collaboration released in Japan. So it doesn't take a genius to put two and two together. But I was like, please sell well, please sell well, please sell well, please sell well. I will put money into this game. I never put money into gachas. I don't want to put money into Punishing Grey Raven, but I'm going to. Love is just a play. Love, hate, trust, and betray. So, as long as Good Smile Company thinks BRS is profitable, I'm happy. I can't go another 9 years of going, oh cool, new Huke art for the first time in 4 years. Oh wow, look, they released Blackrock Shooter for VR chat. That's cool. Oh my god, oh wow, they finally released Blackrock Shooter. Okay, honestly, I was excited with all of those things. I sound like I'm so dull and jaded. But those 3 years, from 2014 to 2017 with nothing, I was like, I want to cry. I want to cry. And then when we had silence, semi-silence, from 2017, 2018, I would say, because 2018 to 2020, there was also silence, because at Anime Expo, Huke announced, like, something black might come back, and he was talking about Dawnfall, if you didn't know. That's when Dawnfall began, pre-production, was 2018. It took a long time to make that show. It had taken a little bit longer. It needed to be put that back in the oven. It just needed to cook a little bit longer. Just put it back in. The turkey's not done yet. We're not ready for Thanksgiving. And then they were using it to celebrate the 14th anniversary of Blackrock Shooter, and then they didn't even celebrate the 15th anniversary, other than Fragment being like, hey, we put the Hon Edition illustration unlockable for Alishka in the game. Yeah, that's there. And also, here, you can play a stage. You can play one stage of Fragment, and it will play the Blackrock Shooter. It was the 2M mix. But every time there's a lull, I'm like, I'm starving. Water, water, please. I'm drying out. I'm dying of thirst. I am hungry. Feed me. Merch brings me joy. Black Rock Shooter brings me joy, and without it I am nothing. Without it I am but nothing. Who am I without BRS? Ah, some sad loser on the internet. Nah, I'm not a sad loser. I'm just a loser. That's okay though. Ooh, I haven't listened to this in a while. I love this song, Galactia. Another Kira song. Speaking of Iya, which this thing is so ugly. Get this out of here. Bum, 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 like the beating kick drum entering your system. I'm a sickness dumb. Guys, what do I have for Pruder other than Blackrock Shoot now? I know right now I have some Ojamajo Doremi merch because that's what I was raised on, was Ojamajo Doremi and Precure. So that's why I love it. But Ojamajo Doremi, you think Blackrock Shooter merch on the resale market is bad? Try finding a Doremi wand for under $200. Like, here's a piece of plastic that was like 30 bucks back in the day, which I guess was expensive, but I don't want to pay $400 for a wand. So when they released a new one of a wand I wanted since I was like a baby, I think it was 2005. I was like, oh, 100, not 400. I'll take it. Otherwise it's just BRS at this point. I have the Enhuke. Just BRS and Huke, unless it's Doremi, Miku, or Eve. Because I have Figma Kiara, the Cheetosarium Hydra, which I really like Hydra's design. I might repaint her purple though, because I think she would look really good in royal purple. I might repaint her red pieces purple, because when I think of royalty, and she's supposed to be the royal Cheetosarium, like the queen, I think she would look better in purple. And we already have we have 2 red Cheetosariums. We have Adamas and we have Urania. So I would think we need a purple one. And I mean, we have a purple one, but she's more so black. This is Hydra. You guys don't know. This is Hydra. She's pretty cool. And her crown transforms into wings, like you can fold it out. I have her pre-ordered. She comes out in February. I kind of hate making these things because they hurt because of the pieces are so tiny and sharp. But I don't know, I'm excited because at the end I have fun with it. My favorite is Lawn's Delight, the blue one. She's so pretty, but I can never find her for sale for like not $70. I'd pay 50. I'd pay 50 at most. I'd like to pay 30. I don't want to pay 70 though. I want to wait until her resale. I find her on the aftermarket for better. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I for once, finally, now that Dawnfall has slowed down, I don't have much up for pre-order. What's the blue one look like? I will show you. Let me grab. Where's Cheetosarium? My figure collection, save me. Here she is. She's the one with the flag and the drum. I think she's so pretty. She has the same body design as the red one, Adamas, who I built on stream. But she's blue, and her hair is cool. She has a flag. I like this design a lot. I think it's really cool. I have a theory, though, with Cheetosarium. So I am pretty sure that originally, based off of information from Huke's Picks of Fan Box that I'm not going to share because I'm not going to show you the image on there, but Huke posted on there what looks like a Black Rock Shooter concept design for if Black Rock Shooter was a model kit, like very similar in design to these things. And in the comments it says like, oh, this was a rejected design for a rejected project. And then you look at Cheetosarium and you're like, they're very similar. Did they be like, Huke, we want a model kit? And then they decide, actually, we don't want Black Rock Shooter. Could we have had Black Rock Shooter model kits? You have that one? Yeah, she's so cool. She came out a little while. She was the 3rd one to release, I think. She was the 3rd or the 4th / 5th. I can't remember if she came out before or after the small twin. She's so pretty though. She's so cool. Otherwise, Platinum, who was the first one with the bunny ears, she's probably my favorite otherwise, just because the design is iconic. But yeah, I love Lan's Delight. She's pretty. But I can never find her for the inexpensive prices I want to pay, because I don't want to spend $1 million on a model kit. Especially because I'm not a big fan of them, and I'm not customizing them. I'm just building them, and then I'm putting them next to Inexhaustible because they have vaguely similar design elements. Specifically, Inexhaustible has her wing thing off the back. I think those look good together. But she's pretty cool. I only have 2 Cheetosariums right now. I'm very slow with collecting them, just because making model kits is a pain. It's not a hobby that I'm big into. I have fans. I have fans that love model kits. I have friends that like making model kits. I'm not one of them. I do it because I have to. Like with the blood. Honestly, the only reason I started learning to make model kits and how they worked and tips on how to make them was so I could build the black trike when it released. I was like, what is this? Big. Oh, it's that. Okay, I can get rid of this. I just wanted to be able to build the black trike. Conqueror. And then I did, and it's a little bit busted, but that's okay. It works, and it's there, and it looks good. And I no longer have to, what's the word kids use these days? Mauled? I no longer have to mauled over the fact that we didn't get the Black Trek EX ride for BRS the game. I will never get over it. I'm so upset. There is so much canceled BRS merch that makes me mad. Like, Good Smile Company, release the Archon and Nendoroid Petites, and my life is yours. I want the little figure of strength with her cute little hat. Alas, canceled. And I still want that goddamn BRS Smart Doll. Fuck you, Danny Chu. Release it. But that didn't happen. And I want to think it's because Tricked, Huke's company that it was a collaboration with, kind of went away. They've put out one figure recently. What is this? This is the right. And it was the Pop Girl figure for I don't remember the illustrator's name, but it's the one who illustrated Bae for Hololive. I forget how to pronounce it. That they put out one figure. Otherwise, all their social media accounts are gone. They've all been deleted. You can only access them through like the Internet Archive, and I'm like, oh, uh-oh. So yeah, that's it, Mika Picasso. That's it. Exactly. You are correct. Thank you. Yeah. They put out that figure. That was done. That was produced by Tricked, manufactured by Tricked, I guess. It manufactured by Good Smile Company, but I think it was produced by Tricked. And I wish they put out more, because they had some, I would have loved to see more from Huke and see what he had idea for figures and whatnot. He had 4 ideas for figures. I can't speak. Conqueror. It would have been really good, but it could have been more than it was. I want that goddamn Smart Doll, though. Back in July, was going to purchase all of the pieces of, for a Black Rock Shooter Dolphy. And I'm still going to. I have the head that I bought. I bought the head a while ago because the head I wanted was never in stock. And I was like, second I see it in stock, I'm just going to buy it. So it lives. It actually lives right behind my, my Kaoza mini collection. It lives in its box right behind the plushie. Funny enough, I keep Beerus's head stored back there. You are the guardian of Beerus's severed head. Yeah, you must guard it with your life, little Yozas. But I haven't bought the rest of the body because I forgot there was something else happening in July that I was like, oh, let me not get all this. Let me actually save up or whatever. I think at that point I was planning on going to Holiday Matsuri, and I was like, no, let me save for that. And then I decided against it. So I'm probably gonna make it a project for next year or something, because I'm trying to take the end of this year a bit easy and to finish projects that I started years ago that I never finished. Because next year I want to go full force. I want to go full force next year because this year's had hands. This year's had hands, and I think next year will be so much better because a lot of the things I've had to deal with won't be a problem anymore. Hopefully. Hopefully. And then next year I'm going to go to 2 conventions. I haven't been to a convention in a while. I normally just go to 1 con a year. I go to for the past 2 years I've been going to MegaCon Orlando because I want to go meet voice actors. That's the only reason I really go to conventions these days, because I go alone because I don't have any like physical friends where I live, and I don't have like any buddies at work. And I'm not a big, like, I'm very difficult to be friends with, I think, because I have terrible object permanence. So if I'm not speaking to a person, unless I'm actively thinking about them, in my mind, they don't exist. Like, when my mom leaves, unless I'm talking about her, I forget I have a mom. I'm just like, yep, it's just me all by myself, I'm all alone. Like, it's like the whole thing of, if I don't see it, it's not there. And so I forget to text people things. And also, I was raised in New England where conversations are short, conversations are to the point, conversations are usually a bit abrupt. So it comes down to, it's like, oh boy, I'm gonna talk to this person, but then a lot of people I talk to are from like down south or the west, and they're like very small talky, and I'm like, why are you texting me every single day? How are you? Why? What do you want? Just, if you have something to say, say it. And it's like, they're just like, oh, I just wanted to check in on you. So I'm very grateful to have friends and to know people that are very much like, oh, yeah, no, I know you're not going to text every day. That's cool. You don't need to text every day. We're still friends. I'm like, cool, good. So if I see something that reminds me of a friend, like my buddy Turnip, if I see anything from Symphogear, which she loves, I'll be like, this reminded me of you. And that's the highest compliment. If something reminds me of you, I think that's the highest compliment I can give a person. Because that means I'm thinking about you, and you have a space in my mind. Yeah, it really does. It's just... Yeah, I don't need to talk to people every day to be friends with them. Like, I haven't spoken to my best friend in a few months. And I haven't seen her in person since 2013. January 2013. January 21st, 2013. Yeah, it really is. But it's just like, I don't know. People are so connected these days. And I love that connection. But, I don't know. I'm not that needy with friendship. I don't need to be talked to every day to know that we're still friends. And I hope that I hope people around me don't think that's rude, because, sometimes I don't hear, if someone texts me like, how's it going? I'm like, fine. Fine. I'm also very used to, when people ask like, how are you? I'm like, you're just asking me so that you can, so that I'll ask you, how are you doing? And then it's like, is that rude? Is that rude that I don't want to be asked, how are you doing, just so that someone can talk about their day? I'd rather they just talk about their day. I'd rather they just be like, so this thing happened to me, can I talk about it? And be like, yeah. Don't lead it up with like, whatever. I think the worst thing I ever see in DMs are like when people just send hey. I hate that. But the worst of it is, can I ask you a question? You just did. Next. Just ask your question. Why is there so much small talk? So it's just like, I'm not a very needy person in terms of conversation. I like things more to the point. You know, despite my yapping, despite how much I yap and I get distracted in my own conversations. But when it comes to like checking up on people and whatnot, I don't need to talk all the time. I hope that when they post something and I send like a heart emoji, that they're like, cool, this person's thinking of me. That's cool. They're my friend. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I know there have been people in my life that have been like, you don't text me, you don't talk to me, we're drifting apart. I'm like, you don't text me either. I thought you don't have anything to say. I don't want to bother you. You're living your life, I'm living mine, right? Is that wrong? Hi, Roland! Roland. How are you doing? Welcome to my nightmare. Oh my god, you get to see the new emotes. Hi, Roland. Hello. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? We're yapping. It's a yap stream today. Originally I was gonna like play a video game or something, but I'm having fun yapping. I've yapped about everything under the sun. A lot of Black Rock Shooter though, so yeah, yappa 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 yappa. But speaking of which, look at the new, look at the yappa 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 yappa. Yappa 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 yappa. I love it so much. I love my new emotes. I can't wait to do more of them. I was also gonna go back to work on emotes today, but I'm having fun just talking. I hope you guys are having fun. We talked about figures. Oh, I never really answered the question about my favorite BRMS merch in my collection. The Huke autograph, the Empress perfume, the thank you for the pennies. I slurped them up. Thank you. I appreciate your pennies. I smell pennies. I used to love that meme. I think I smell pennies was one of my favorite memes, but my favorite meme was it was that little squishy dog, like that pink dog toy that when you squished it, it stuck its tongue out and it went but then someone made a video of it. Let me find it. Let me show you guys. Here it is. You can fucking hear it. Hang on, let me grab it. This is my favorite meme. It's not even that funny. Actually, I don't have anything to hide, do I? Not really. There we go. Okay. This is my favorite meme. Pink dog toy explosion. This is my favorite meme. I'll even turn up the sound a little bit. So wait, this isn't the right one. That's not it. Hang on, that's not it. That's not right. Is it this one? Pink. This might be it. I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. It's that perfectly cut scream effect. I'm just I laugh every single fucking time. It gets me so good. Just the turn to the camera, the single like 1.5 squeaks and then the explosion. That is my favorite meme. It's not even that. You guys didn't even really see it. I'm so sorry. I had it down. I think you guys saw the gist of it though. It is not that funny. But it is my favorite meme. Oh my god. Oh, let's put on a sad song. Why not? Why you got Miku's next to you? Because we were talking figures and Miku figures, and we were talking about the end opera. That's what I was gonna put on. I was gonna put on Initiation. I don't want ad. Go away. I'm gonna put on Initiation. Sad song. This is a song from the end opera. Well, it's not from the end opera. It's from the producer, and it appears in a different version in the end opera. We were talking about the end opera. I was talking about Miku figures I wanted, which is this one. And then we were talking. What? Then I was like, oh, Huke Chitosarium. So, what? 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 Oh, it's very loud right now. Hang on. Miku got me thinking. What? What are you thinking about? What do you think about, Lizard? That's my... I love this song so much. Here we go. Put those away. BRS things, that was right. I really like the poster from the BRS Matsuri that Huke did with the little gold foil stamp. It's of my favorite illustration of Black Rock Shooter, which I can grab, but I love that poster so much. Go to Huke's Picks if I know it's on there. I really love the Puchito Rock Shooter mugs. I love those. I don't think I have one favorite thing. Wait, no, I do have one favorite thing. I always forget because I got it a couple years ago. I still don't believe I own it because it's my grail piece of merchandise. It is not even that major. It is so tiny, but I love it. First, let me get this BRS illustration. Where is it? Where is it, Huke? Where are you hiding it? Here it is, here it is. I love this song, yeah. This one! There's the poster of this illustration. I love. It is my favorite BRS illustration that Huke has done. So, having it physically in person on my wall, and it's like the first thing I see right when I walk in my room, is so choice. I love it so much. So that's one of my favorites. Otherwise, my favorite, I have a favorite. I do have a favorite. I remembered, because I just don't remember that I have it, because I'm still in shock. And it's not that rare, I guess, but it's pretty hard to get your hands on these days, I guess. I was so excited that I found it for sale. My favorite piece of merchandise I have for Black Rock Shooter, not in general. I'd say this is probably my favorite piece of BRS merch general. But of what I own, my favorite is, drumroll please, this keychain! I love this keychain so much. It is so cute. It is so silly. I'm sorry it took forever for me to answer this question. It is so cute. It is so silly. And then I love the history of it, where this is, well, it wasn't the first BRS merchandise announced. It was the first Black Rock Shooter thing that was ever released. 2 hours later, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I try, okay? I'm like you ever see the memes about recipes online where they have to tell you their entire life story and then they tell you the recipe? That's how I am. That's how I am. Okay, I'm so sorry. Again, I don't do small talk. Anyway, 2 hours later of yapping. This is my favorite. I think it's so cute. I love the history of it. I love that it's Chanko. I love that it was released alongside a Huke Dojin. I love everything about this little charm so much. I am so happy that I have it. It is my grail. It is my grail. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Otherwise, I think I'm a big fan of Arcana, even though I know it was a piece of garbage. It was my garbage. I miss it. I never got to play it though, because I could not figure out how to get a Japanese website to work. And also, I don't think I had access to kind of mobile device back then. And I wanted to play it so bad. I watched it release and I watched it die. Which, you know, that's not hard to do. It was not hard to do. It lasted like 7 months. So, but I have an issue of Hobby Japan that features a small little bit about Arcana. So it's one of the few things that exists for Arcana. The other things that physically exist for Arcana are let me end it. I can't think. Is at Wonder Festival they handed out a little flyer that had a QR code on it that you could, I think it was a QR code, yeah, right? That was essentially like, oh hey, here you go. This is all about Arcana, the new game, play it. And if I had that, I'd go crazy. I'd go crazy. I also love the Innocent Soul bookstore benefits. I love those a lot. But this is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite. But thank you for the I still look at it in my collection and I'm like, I can't believe you had it. Which, if I ever have like a duplicate of something and you want it, just let me know. Just let me know. Which I accidentally, it wasn't my fault. I accidentally ordered 2 of Huke's BRS dojins, pick 4. And it was because I thought I was ordering a different one. And in my defense, the image was for his later series of dojins that featured similar, like the same illustrations, but like edited a little bit. But Sunagaya sent me 2 of pick 4, and so I have 2 of those, and I'm like, what the hell do I do with you? What do I do with you? I don't have many BRS duplicates, just because I just don't go out of my way to get them. Otherwise, what I do with duplicates for my merchandise is if I go to a convention and someone's like, oh my god, Black Rock Shooter, I'm like, here, would you like a present? But with things like my second pop-up Parade of Empress, I'm like, what do I do with you? And there's an anime store that opened recently near me. Kind of near me. It's like 20 minutes away, I think. That, they buy and trade anime figures. And they're like, oh, we'll buy it for whatever. It's like half of whatever it's on eBay selling for. And I'm like, okay, well, that's what you're going to get anyway after eBay selling fees, right? Or buyer fees or whatever. But I'm like, how much does the Empress Puppet Parade go for? Like, $15? I mean, like, $7 is $7, but no one's gonna buy it at this guy's store. He's not gonna want it. And he was hesitant to buy plushies, and I was like, I have so many Miku plushies. I have no room for them. Want them. And he's like, I don't really buy plushies, because, you know, unless they're on, it's harder to tell if they're like complete or if they have their tag or if they've been like damaged or something. And I'm like, I buy plushies, I put them in a closet, and then I keep the tags on and I don't touch them. Then he was like, oh, maybe. So I might have found a way to get rid of all of my stuff that isn't stuff I want to collect anymore. Issue, I have a lot of trouble getting rid of things. So I look at things that I have, I'm like, I don't collect Love Live anymore, but I would be damned. I would be damned if I ever parted with my Love Live merchandise. Like, yeah, well, that's what I was doing with, I used to collect Monster High dolls, and I sold off and donated most of them. I still have quite a few to get rid of, but I had like 200 Monster High dolls. And I think I have like, it is so nice to have them gone. The thing is, with me, I think I hold on to it because I'm like, oh no, but I have such memories with this. I watched a video of, yeah, I had a lot. I've been a collector since I was a baby. I have always collected things. I am a hoarder at heart. But I watched a video from a YouTuber that sometimes restores old Sailor Moon dolls. Chibi Moon doll. Sailor Moon doll restoration. Where she restores Sailor Moon dolls, like classic Sailor Moon dolls. And she did one about an Italian release of a Chibiusa dolls. And in the end of it, she said something that made me cry the first time I heard it. If I can find it. If I can find it. It made me sob.
And there were some disappointments easier. At least 2 different continents, 2 dolls who've existed in the world for
Part. Gotta find the part.
by someone else along in at least 2 different continents.
I think this is the part.
Murder on my back. And the little girl. These are dolls I didn't grow up with, but I always dreamed about ever since I was a little girl.
Like, listen,
and it fills my heart to see them here with me looking so polished and pretty. Even though this process was long and was hard work that was often murder on my back, I really got to enjoy them both even after all these years. I got to take these spent time in who knows how many repaired by someone else.
Here,
probably have had adventures with their original owners, who were lovingly repaired by someone else along the way.
It was like they've been owned by other people. They've had their gloves repaired. They've had their hair restyled. They've been taken care of and whatnot.
They've had such long lives, and they definitely don't look factory branded. That sometimes our things will age.
This is it.
Very sweet the other night when we were talking about it. That sometimes our things will age. Sometimes they'll leak plasticizer. Sometimes they'll be damaged in ways that can't be reversed. But they're still here. We're still together, aging side by side. As they gain wear and tear, so do I. And neither of us are going through that alone. As someone who frets over maintaining the things,
and that shit made me cry the first time I heard it, because I am one of those people that's like, everything must be clean, everything must be pristine, I must take care of it. But, and this is the video if you're interested. It's a really good video. It's very cool. It's just hearing that, I was like, I remember my first Black Rock Shooter figure was the TV animation Figma for Black Rock Shooter. And I have loved her so long. She is very well loved. The star on her back has started to crack like the paint because I have plugged and unplugged her stand so many times. And I've considered getting a new one. Thing is, they're not cheap. I've considered getting a new one for like a nicer display. But I look at it and I go, yeah, and I heard that and I was like, oh, she's aging with me. As I grow, so does she. We have a history together. And so hearing that with my Monster High dolls, it's like, yeah, I have a history with these. A lot of my Monster High dolls were damaged and had to be repaired for whatever reason. And now they're going on to, and now that I've sent them off, and look, these things can go for a pretty penny. I tried to price them low, but look, Stella didn't have a job at the time. Stella needed money. Stella had pre-orders to pay for. Stella had just moved and needed a job and did not have one. So I was like, oh, this thing goes for $200. How about $160? And it sold instantly. I was like, huh? Those things went for so much money. And now I just have ones that sell for like $20, and they'll find homes eventually. I just don't want to donate them to somewhere and have like some reseller pick them up and go, I'm going to list this for way longer. I want them to go to someone that wants them. Someone that's going to enjoy them, because for me, they're either A, sitting in a plastic crate in my garage or under my bed, or B, taking up a shelf in my display because that plastic crate is still too full and it doesn't fit all of them. And I need to put them somewhere. And they're just lying there, squished between shelves. And I want them to go to somewhere that will take care of them, someone that will love them, because I love to take care of my collection. I want them to go to somewhere that's going to love them like I love my figures. So hearing that made me be like, sobbing. I love restoration in general. So when I found this creator and that she did doll restoration, I was like, oh, that sounds fun. I like watching doll repaints. I think I like watching restoration. That should be good. That'll be cool. Yeah. And then it made me cry. It was really, I don't know. So it made me feel less upset about parting with my Monster High dolls. But when it comes to other things, I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. I'm not at the point of being like, yeah, I'm ready to part with my Love Live stuff. I'm ready to part with my Vocaloid stuff, because I still semi-interact with Vocaloid. I still semi-interact with Love Live. And Precure I still actively interact with. And I don't want to sell that. And then otherwise I have stuff from indie idols that I purchase from, because I like to support indie idols. Excuse me. Or just things that I'm like, wow, I never thought there'd be Eve merch. So if something has a good memory attached to it and I am still clinging to that memory, I'm like, cool. But I'm getting to the point of I look at all of my Miku plushies. I look at all of my my Love Live figures and my Vocaloid figures, and I go, it would be so much more loved with someone else today. And I'm getting to that point, and it kind of hurts, but also store needs shelf space. Store needs shelf space. A monkey did it's so beautiful and broken. Oh, that's so sweet. That was me with one before I had any official Black Rock Shooter figures. Mama Fos bought me for Christmas a bootleg of the original Black Rock Shooter Figma, and I basically took her out of the box and she crumbled into pieces. I spent so much time repairing her, repainting her, having fun with her, and then it's like, I don't display her anymore because I don't like having bootlegs in my display. But I will never throw her away because of the memories that are attached to her. But yeah, like, I don't know. That's why also recently, I prefer buying pre-owned figures because they have that history to them. I want to add to that history. I am not a big believer in things like manifesting and energy and whatnot. I'm not very spiritual in any kind of sense, but I like the idea of thinking that as things go, as physical objects progress, they don't really have a soul to them, but they have a history, and I like contributing to that history. I like being part of that history. Putting a mark on something, even in the smallest way. So I like getting pre-owned figures. Like, a lot of my figures I get are pre-owned. At least they used to be, because now I just buy new ones because I have all the pre-owned ones I want. Like, I got my Chariot Android, and she was in such rough shape. Her box has the most disgusting amount of water damage I have ever seen. I was like, oh god. She needed to be very heavily cleaned. I thought she was missing pieces, but she wasn't, thank god. I was ready to go all in and rescue this girl. And I did. And now she lives in my display all happy. And she's not dusty. She doesn't have crumbs on her. She doesn't have dirt on her. She had some dirt on her. It was pretty gross. The inside of the box was full of crumbs. The box was in shambles. And I'm like, I take care of you. You're in a good home now. You're safe now. You're safe now. It just makes me happy. So, here. I don't know. I like contributing to the history of things. Even if that history is letting something go. So, I will reach that point of parting with everything, almost everything that isn't Black Rock Shooter eventually. Even now, I like look at my Froggy Wawa plush and I go, I'm really happy that she's here, but I know there's a Kiara fan who loves Kiara so much more that would love this plush. And their name is Zetasteria. No. If Zet would let me, I would. If Zet would let me, I would. Yeah. I like making people happy. And I like being happy. And yeah. I don't know. I'm weird. But I like merch. I think it comes down to the fact that I love merchandise. I am a material girl living in a material world. Or boy. That's it. That is a quote from The Wedding Singer. I say it way too often. And people are like, what? I'm like, it's from The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. What are you talking about? You haven't seen it? It's a good movie. It's pretty cute. We love you. Thanks. I appreciate it. I know I'm difficult to put up with, but I appreciate it. Yeah. I've only been live for 2.5 hours. I normally stream until 5. Wow. I'm kinda hungry. You mind if I go grab a chocolate bar real quick? Mind if I grab a chocolate bar real quick? I'm gonna be right back. I want to grab a little chocolate bar. Because, again, Mama Fos bought me so many chocolate bars. And I want a crunch bar, okay? I want a crunch bar. Hang on. I'll be back. Hang on. Where am I? Listen to, Streaming Heart. I'll be back, okay? Be on your best behavior! I'm gonna leave my mic on, though. I think it's... I just tripped! My foot! I got not one, but 2, count them, 2 crunch bars. They're mini, so fine. Mama Fos is home, though, so I'm probably not going to stream too much longer because she looks kind of stressed, and I want to make sure my mama's okay. I love my mama. She's my biggest fan. No, not really. She's very nice. I love her. So I'm not going to stream for much longer. This has been really fun yapping, though. This has been awesome. I needed a good yap sesh. Last night was fun. I'm really glad. After playing Darksiders and Mandu, Darksiders 2, Darksiders 1 was fine. Darksiders 2 and Mandu, along with, like, my life, being weird at the moment, I was like, damn, I just don't want to stream. I don't want to stream. I feel like I'm I suck. I feel like I suck. But last night and today has been so much fun. I'm so glad. Thank you guys for making this so fun and being so kind and allowing me to yap and draw and stuff. French bar. I love chocolate. I love chocolate a lot. I'm not like a snob with chocolate though. I don't need it to be amazing. I don't like Hershey chocolate that much, like the generic Hershey chocolate bars. Those are good for s'mores, or like Hershey Kisses I'm not a big fan of, but chocolate anything, I love it so much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is another song I would love to do the dance to, but the dance is pretty hard. I started learning it back in 2019? 2020? Before I was VTubing, I know that much. But I just never finished learning it because it was really hard. I love the song. Speaking of yanderes, Deco Nina is one of my favorite producers for Vocaloid, and like Miku in general, and vocal synths. But I don't know. I just don't really vibe with his recent work. I'm one of those. I like his older music. Pepperoni pasta. Hi, Pops. Thank you. Amai, psycho guramu. I should cover this song. It's so easy. You know what? We should, if I'm bringing back the Yandere store, I should. It'd be good. Make a whole event of it. I thought I killed that idiot, but then Zet resurrected them. How dare Zet? Yeah. No, in the next year, I have a lot I want to be doing with VTuber. And just my presence online in general. There's a lot of projects I want to work on. You should. It was awesome. I'm sorry. It was. I couldn't keep it up. You still have this though. But like, I took away the redeem because it was. I couldn't keep it up. Like I did it well. I did it a lot in college, and then I just I couldn't get back into the groove after I took a short break. But what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, next year there's a lot I want to do. I want to push myself more next year. I want to do more collabs with friends and new people. I know I've been saying that for 3 years now, but... And I've done what? Like 4 collabs in total, unless it's Kino going, let's play a game today. When? Now. Okay. It's only ever been with friends. I think I've only done 1. You're so right. You're the tsundere and I'm the yandere. We need a collection of other ones too. Who's gonna be the kudere? Who's gonna be the dere dere? Did you see HoloLive recently put out a voice pack? Like a series of voice audio drama things, voice packs. And it was of like different dere types. And it's like, oh, kudere, dere, tsundere. And there was like a decent amount for each one. And then you look at yandere, and more than half of the talents did something for yandere. It is so funny. I was like, oh my god. I think we know what the favorite is. And to be fair, I was talking about this last night, but yandere sells. Yandere sells well. That's why you see so many of those cringy yandere boyfriend locks you in his basement and makes you love him ASMRs. That's why those are like, whenever you get recommended an ASMR, whatever, it's like, hey, here you go. Like, I don't want to watch that. Why are you giving this to me? Sometimes, yeah. This is something else I was talking about last night. Sorry, I'm covering my mouth so it doesn't picking me up on chewing the chocolate bar. With the yanderes, I really like the character trope, but I don't like how often it's done. I love the idea of love sickness, and that's not because I relate to it, I promise. I love the idea of being so in love it obsesses you, it possesses you. I love that as a concept, but then in application, to me, a love like that, a sick love, would involve gaslighting. It would involve a lot of delusion, but it wouldn't involve violence. And if violence is going to be involved, it will not be towards the person you're in love with. That is my biggest issue with how people write yanderes. We're gonna listen to some Tokyo Beat. Is the I'm going to hurt the person I love. No, hurting the person around the person you love, even then, that's a bit too much. So like, I'm gonna kill their best friend so that they don't have anyone but me. No. That is no. It doesn't work as well as I want it to. Like, I think it's it doesn't make sense to me. And it's not, it's not supposed to make sense. You shouldn't be rationalizing an obsessive, toxic relationship. But I want it to at least make sense. I want it to at least, from the point of view of someone with a delusion of so deeply obsessed with love, or the concept of love, or being in love, or someone that they love. You're not gonna hurt the person you love, because then they're gonna hate you. You would want them to be so in love with you that they won't leave you. That should be the end goal, right? You should get them to either A, push everyone away, or have everyone else push them away. You don't want to make you don't want to make your love sad. You don't want to hurt them. You want them to cling to you. You want to be the only thing they'll cling to. You want to be their crutch, their rock, their anchor. You don't do that by hurting them. You don't do that by killing their best friend. 愛されなくてもいいよ君がいるなら Sorry, Hatsune Miku break. So often when I see yanderes written, and it's like, I'm gonna hurt you, it just doesn't make sense to me. Or I'm gonna kill people for you. I don't like that. I feel like it's such a weak thing. Gaslighting is where it's at. Don't get me wrong. I think there's good fun in having a character that's very gasai, whatever, who's like, oh my god, my darling, wow, I love you. And then insert that one pose here. Hang on, add that to my wish list of things for my 2.0 model. I should actually be writing these down instead of just saying, add that to the list. But I feel like there's so much more effort that can be put into a yandere, but they go the short way. Like, there's definitely an appeal of a crazy, obsessed character. I find that appealing sometimes myself. Yuki, ooh. But when in what's the word? Oh my goodness. In theory, it's fun. In practice, I think it's really weak. And I would want to write a better yandere. Which is what Zet's making. Zet is gonna make that, apparently. Even though Zet was like, oh, make it so that the story kidnap me and lock me in a basement. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But I already have ideas for what I'm gonna do with that. What the hell did I come back to? A discussion on yanderes. Which, oh, Roland, you didn't hear it, but the new redeem, what replaced Ara Ara is, and if people beg, I'll bring it back, but I don't think I will. is custom ASMR roleplay. We were joking about it last night, and I was like, actually, that'd be perfect as a replacement. Yeah, an exaggerated version of that. Where it's, if you spend 50,000 glow sticks, you will get a custom ASMR roleplay. I mean, you can ask to have an RR in the roleplay. You can ask that. But it wouldn't be like a live stream. It'd be like a soundscapes, like sound effects, very ambient, very immersive roleplay. Because I essentially want to make an audio drama. I want to make it like an audio drama and not just like the cringe shit you think of. Because I briefly mentioned it last night, but there are some like ASMR roleplays that are more like audio dramas, but because ASMR sells, in terms of, or it gets more traction. If like you put ASMR boyfriend roleplay, that'll get more views than saying like audio drama themed around this. Like if you say, oh, this is a yandere ASMR, that's gonna get more clicks than like if you just call it an audio drama. That's just how that works. So a lot of people will title it like ASMR, and that's kind of going off the same thing. But if you want it to be cringe, you can. But I'm gonna actually put effort in. That redeemed it last night. Goodbye, Ara. You will be missed. No more Ara. You can watch all the clips and the video. If there's a clip on my channel that Turnip made when Turnip redeemed it. I said Ara 5 times. I said it 5 times. There's a guy knocks on your door, but you don't got pants on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. I mean, I've had to answer the door in full cosplay, and I'm just there with green eyebrows, and I'm like, thank you for the package, for the mail. Have a nice... I think I ordered pizza once, and I ordered pizza once before I was going to a Love Live, delayed viewing, which is essentially, love this song. Going to watch a screening of a Love Live concert. And I ordered pizza beforehand because I didn't eat today. So I ordered a Domino's pizza. And I was already halfway in cosplay to go to this event in the theater. And I picked up the pizza halfway dressed as Rin Hoshizora from Love Live. And I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. And the guy skateboarded away. And I was like, bye. Bye. But I'm shirtless every time I go into one of your streams, Roll, and you're like, it's so hot. I need to take my shirt off. I'm like, what? It's like every time. It's so funny. When are we getting the shirtless roll-in toggle? That's a joke. I don't want that. Please no. Oh. So the light of you. Oh, okay. You see what I do is I just depend on the light of my monitor. I have another light behind me, but it doesn't do that very well. Never do that anyway. Good. Lights. Love this song. Mama Fos is home, and I know she's semi-listening in, so I can imagine she's like, what the fuck are they talking about in there? What the hell? What kind of friends does this person have? Or sometimes I'll be playing a game and she'll be like, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, oh, I was playing a game. And then she'll mention it later and she'll be like, what the hell was that? I'm like, oh, it's not what it sounds like. I assure you. I would never. And she's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. A big, good. Good. No, I like the current booba. It does, no. So, no. Wait, it's a green light. I need to use this. I love this. Like, this is my pen light. This is my color, but Miku is green. Green lights. Okay. I love this song. I love pen lights. I think everyone should own a pen light. Not built for booba anyway. Understandable, understandable. You draw booba well though, but understandable. It's like I don't have it here, but I will never have booba. I will never have booba in my model. Never, never, never. I am 2x4. And I like it that way. That's honestly, I remember when I had no social media presence really at all other than when I was cosplaying. I auditioned for Hololive, right? And I was like, it's like, what notes do you have for us? And I'm like, if I get in, please don't give me a character with big boobs. I explicitly noted it. Ooh, but long hair male Roland would be really cool. He'd be so handsome. Very cute. Very cute. Cute lizard! Cute lizard! Honestly, all of my buddies who have VTubers are so cute. Like, what? I get that's like part of the appeal, but like, that's cute. Roland's cute. Chaos is cute. Turnip's cute. Everyone's so cute. I'm going to keep understandable. I keep my hair kind of short. I mean, like, look at it. Even I think I might even shorten my hair when I make 2.0 eventually, just because this hair is shorter than my normal hair, just by a little bit. Like you see, this one goes to just below the shoulders, and this one goes, it stops like at the shoulders. And I think I want it that at the shoulder length. I don't know though. I think I'm still deciding. I kind of like it a little bit short. We'll see though. But yeah. I'll yap for one more song, and then I'm gonna go hang out with my mama. Oh, the perfect song to end it on. One of my favorite me. If I ever got to hear this live, I would cry. This was going to be part of the set list in 2020. And we all know what happened. It was canceled. It makes me so upset. Oh. You guys can't even hear it. One with long hair, maybe. Lore? Lore? Can I get Roland lore? Can I get more Roland lore? Because I am horrible, and I always feel bad when I mention something. You're like, don't you remember my lore? And I'm like, no! I'm sorry! Maybe. What if I said please? What if I got a little closer? It's out of the way. And I like, please? Please, Roland? Please, Roland? Lore? Spare some lore? Fire mage. You can't breathe fire, though. Oh. Fire. Thank you! Ah! Here I am. I'm too high up. What the hell? I'm too low. Oh, that's better. Put these back. They framed me. Yeah, this has been fun. I've had fun today. Thank you guys for coming. I know it's shorter than normally that I stream. We're only gonna go until like for another 3 minutes. So it's 3 hours on the dot. But this has been fun. These last 2 streams have been fun. I want to capture that energy again. I missed it. I want to do more drawing, I think, or at least more emote streams, because that was so much fun. And I want to remake my old emotes, because I look at them and I cringe. They were a lot. Drawing the emotes last night was so much fun. I had a great time. I want to do it again. And of course I want to do more drawing, because I want to, like, document creating my 2.0 model. I don't want it to be like a big surprise. I'd rather do it on stream. That way, like, it's store time is store time, and I'm not stressing over, I want to get this done before this deadline. And it's kind of just be like a journey we can take together. I think that'd be more fun. And then we can learn together too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, like I said, next year I really want to lock in. I want to start working on my 2.0 model. I want to do more idle stuff. I don't know. I want to do more. Like a teaser in a way. Yeah! There are definitely some things I want to make a surprise, though, that I have planned, where it's like, I will do this off stream. I will do this off stream and no one will see it, and then it'll be a surprise. But there's also things I want to share, that I want to be like, look, this is as I figure out how to make this work. Where I mentioned last night, I want to have a pen light toggle for WOTA, where I want to try and use the hand tracking motions, where rather than using hand tracking to track hands, I use it as like a trigger. So like a closed hand would be the pen light going down, and an open hand would be going up. And then, I don't know, having somehow make it go in that slow rising motion, like, oh, hi, oh, hi, oh, hi. I want to see if I can do something with that. That's something I've been thinking about for a long time. I want more toggles. I want some glasses. I think glasses would be fun. Because I'm a nerd. Sake. Demo. But I don't want to change my face too much, because I like my face. I like my face a lot. I just want to make it a little bit cleaner. Like, I look at my chin. What is wrong with that line? My chin is so weirdly, like, shaped. It's funny to... I think it's funny. That's something I really want to work on. Also, I'm going to start uploading old VODs after this stream. I think I have one that I said I'd scheduled to put out at 5. So we're going to have... the first thing that's going up is the cringe karaoke. I don't have all of the VODs ready that I have, but I have quite a few of them, so I'm going to be slowly releasing them because I haven't put out a VOD since December. Well, I mean, I have, but I haven't put out... I have VODs backed up from January. I put out, like, the Starset Karaoke VOD. But there are VODs from January that have not seen the light of day. Omoi wa hibiku. I love that song. Anyway. I hope you all like the new emotes. I love them a lot. The glow stick is still channel point, and now we have a pen light. I love this pen light a lot. As I was making it, I'm like, I don't really like it that much. It's very simple. I like it a lot. I think it's so cute. It's semi-modeled off of my, they look fantastic. Thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot. Honestly, anytime any of my buddies who draw, I'm like, dare you say about my art? How dare you? Like, what was it? I think I was riding the high of the compliments on my snacks, which I shared the... I showed them last night, but in case you haven't seen, I posted them to a different account. Don't go looking for it, I swear. If you know what it is, you know, but if you don't know, don't worry about it. But yeah. Drag and drop this. I can. Oh my god, it's massive. Oh my god. Big. I drew this, and I was riding the high of the compliments on this last night when I showed it off briefly. I was like, thank you so much, because when I posted this, it's not Black Rock Shooter related, it's not VTuber related, it's my OC and then my friend's OC. Lidra, the one on the left is Lidra's OC. If you know Lidra, he's an iconic BRS fan artist and also a really cool guy. I drew this and I was so proud of it, and even in my friend groups, I'd be like, here, I posted this, and there was like very little reaction. I'm like, you know what? Fine. I like it, and I'm proud of myself for it. So when hearing any compliments for it, I was like, thank you so much. Finally, someone appreciates it. But yeah, so yeah, I was really happy with this. I especially really like how this neck on the left. I like how I did her tummy. I like how I did her tummy a lot. Yeah. It was fun. Yeah, so improving a little. Just a little bit. I didn't want to shade it or anything because it was way too much work, but it was still fun to draw and do all the flat coloring. Oh wait, Roland, you know the snack. You drew the snack. I forgot. I'm like, no, Roland knows my snack. I still obsess. I'm still. I have it in a little folder on my phone. I open that folder with other. I've done. I will now sob. You know snack. You know snack. Yes. But anyway, it has been 3 hours, and I'm gonna go hang out with my mama because I think she needs some company. Thank you guys so much for coming. Is anyone live right now? Probably not. Ever live when I stream. I am a snake enjoyer. You know that. I know. Oh no, there's live, but live right. Oh, this could be fun. Let's go over to Mismatched Mimic, who is showing off a 3.0 model. Is going to be drawing later, and it's also showing off a new text-to-speech chat mascot, I think, or maybe it's just a chat mascot. Let's do that. Let's go look at Mismatched Mimic. I just like 3.0. I know it looks really good just looking at it right now. It looks really good. Also, I don't know, just really good. Okay, I am going to go hang out with my mama. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys like the new emotes and you like the new redeem. I hope I get to see tons of pen lights the next time I do karaoke. I will not be streaming next week though because I'm going to be out of the state. I have to go deal with something that I really don't want to, but I have to get it done. And it's been haunting me for 4 years now. So, I'm hoping that after this, it means the thing that has been haunting me for 4 years is finally going to get better or go away. It'll never go away. This is something that's forever stuck with me. But I'm really hoping that at least it becomes easier to deal with and I'm less paranoid because of it. So I have to go deal with that. And that requires me to leave the state. So I have to go to where I used to live to deal with it. But otherwise, I'll be back the week after that unless I feel really icky or somehow I get sick again because I've been sick so often lately. But yeah. I hope you guys had fun. Please take care of yourselves. And remember, if you're wishing on stars, I hope you'll wish on me. Okay, I'm gonna real quick. Why did it not come up? There we go. Yeah, I hope you'll wish on me. That's my outro, and I have come to love it. I used to think it was cringe, but I love it now. Enjoy the new emotes. Enjoy your day. Enjoy everything. Please take care of yourselves, otherwise I will find you and get you. Gassy feller. See you later, you lizard. And you didn't call me stinky. I take it back. Cute lizard. That's what I'm gonna call you. Cutie lizard. That's your name now. Thank you everyone who came to chat. Thank you everyone in the VODs. Thank you Roland for the bits. And I will see you guys again in 2 weeks. Yeah, until then. Bye bye. We're gonna raid Mimi by the way, so stick around.